I'm sorry. I
It
just
was the
realized
thing
the
you
stream does not
forgot.
have audio, yeah.
It was such a good question, dude. No.
But yes, she was unsuited to. Would that be everything?
I believe that answers everything you wanted to know, yes.
She gives you guys a nod, and she disappears from the room. So, for people who missed that just now because of technical difficulties, the question was, who do you admire the most outside of the party? J5 answered Remy because of how much he has accomplished, even as just like someone without a level, just a normal person. Artyom admires Rex for him not just seeing a power and immediately just thinking negatively of it. He uses it as wisely as he can. And Ignis is her mom, surprisingly, because now she understands the weight of duty, I guess.
Hey, because of that blunder, maybe you could call it another NPC.
No. That is everybody in the party. That's the time we have for Today with Us. So, with that, no. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming and answering my question. We're going to stop here for now, get back to reality, and then deal with
Whoop, there goes gravity.
gravity and everything that is happening in Dagatico. Let's go back.
My God.
Yeah. And just lower this music a little bit, and just rise this down. Alright. So, everybody ready? Shall we?
Oh, shall just double check. Farid just left, yeah.
Oh no, what happened?
That was such a perfect time. I was about to say, just double check, is Farid here? And then he disconnected.
I think he answered or something.
brother
He
gone.
was
There you
muted.
go.
Yeah. He went to the AFK room. That's why.
Came back.
But did he do it himself or you guys did it?
Yeah, what?
He did.
No, okay, no. You
Let
were
it
in the
go.
AFK room just now. I thought like one
Yeah.
of us moved you. But yeah.
I was just eating, enjoying my lunch and dinner.
Alright. So everybody ready? Shall we?
Shall we?
So, last session, you guys attended another banquet, this time hosted by Rex, to celebrate your victory against the Trions and also the Warforged reanimation sickness. You guys were celebrated for your achievement and, move forward. After the whole merriment, Haley expressed her desire to return to Lakrona to help the people there. You guys helped her to return and then spent some time there to figure out the location of Fount Abysmal. And that's when you guys decide to head up north to a town called Dagatico, where reports of earthquakes have been happening at regular intervals for about a week now. You guys met up with the town mayor and offered your services, which they happily accept. So, right now, you guys are on your way to a local bar called the Silver Orange after meeting with Jen, the town hall kind of like receptionist. The day is getting late. You can see the sky is getting darker and darker. Many of the establishments begin lighting up, and people pour out from shops and docks, move in towards the taverns instead. The outflow of people from the town seem to be slowing down, for a moment at least. You arrive at the Silver Orange. You can see outside of the establishment itself there is a small pedestal with a large like metal iron cast orange with like that's like been painted silver essentially.
Oh, I thought it's completely see-through.
I'm sorry?
This unit thought, judging by the name, should be made out of silver?
Yeah, painted with silver. I mean the item is the object is iron. You guys
Not
are good
cast
at
iron orange?
No, it is it's painted silver. They can't afford a whole silver orange. But you made your way inside, and you can see on the inside itself there is about around 8 tables or so scattered around. There's not many patrons, maybe 3 of them are full, with a couple more with solo people. All of them are kind of looking at menus, trying to figure out order. But all of the table, you can see there's like a plate of oranges that are painted silver that are left on the table as a free gift. I don't know what's the word for it, like when they just give you stuff. Complimentary, that's the word. Complimentary oranges. So you guys arrive. You guys enter the Silver Orange along with some kind of like well-dressed people, and they went off to a seat at one of the table. You guys went off to find your own place as well, as the barmaid, a dwarf with brunette hair tied to a twin braid, resting on her shoulder. Round nose, hazel eyes, kind of wearing a blue dress with a white apron, and greets you with a kind, homely voice. Well, good evening, y'all. I'm Jessica. You can call me Jessie. Is there anything I can do to start y'all with tonight?
Well, but remind me again. Why did we come here? Does anyone remember?
You guys, before leaving, you asked Jen like any recommendation to hang out for tonight, and then she said the Silver Orange, a bar that she liked. So
Oh, okay.
hey, thanks for coming, Shayu. Nice having you.
Like, I guess anything that you would recommend.
All right. Why don't we get you started with some marinated honey ostrich?
Ooh, okay.
All
I've never
right.
eaten ostrich before, I think.
Well, a good time to try. And what about Lodavir? He'll turn to the others. You are not eating, I'm assuming, pointing to J5.
Unfortunately, no. But this unit likes to enjoy the company.
I understand. What about you, sir?
I would very much like to try what she is having. Sounds intriguing.
Very well. A pair of that and some drinks.
What is the house drink, as it were?
That would be the what do you call this one here. It's called the Flower's Kiss. We got a little bit of wine made with a little bit of have some orange extract in there, a little bit of I don't know what the white flower is called, daisy. Yeah, just to add a little bit some flavor. How about?
Ooh, I'll have that too.
Very well.
Might as well.
Very well. And she goes off from the table, leaving you guys to your own devices. So,
What
While
kind of a
waiting
taste
for
does a daisy have?
What?
What kind of a flavor would a daisy have?
Flowery?
Suppose I have
Flower.
not chewed on enough flowers in my life.
Why? Have you even lived? If you never
Yes.
chewed on a flower? Damn.
Is that something you do?
Sometimes
Casually.
when I'm bored. I mean,
Reminds
there's a
me of
reason why they
Unedible.
make tea from flowers, you know. It's not like it's inedible. Well, some are not, but you know.
They usually make them out of leaves, do they not? Oh, well, regardless.
I mean, why would they make chamomile? Chamomile's a flower.
Sure, but daisy?
Why not? You can make a rose tea too.
Fair point.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What's playing? Is there any entertainment?
at the moment, not really. No. It's just a place where people come to have dinner. By the looks of it, there's no loud music or anything like that.
Oh, it's kind of hard because Kane, the player, is not here. Because I think he was the one who was like, "Hey, let's go to a bar," and like he's the one who makes stuff happen. So
Well, you guys can make stuff happen now, so go.
well,
We have to
shouldn't
wait for
drink
Ignis
so-
to get drunk before.
No, I can't
Once-
get drunk.
Oh.
Tomorrow's a big thing. We gotta do the work. Remember
Don't you have magic
disaster?
to cure yourself with?
I mean, sure, but that's kind of a waste of a spell slot, don't you think?
Before bed?
Oh. Huh. Oh yeah.
Greater restoration cures of poison, so...
I just gotta remember to do it.
We will set the reminder. J5, you cannot get intoxicated, right?
Unfortunately, no. Or fortunately, no.
I was just gonna ask that.
Well, this unit has always wondered what it feels like to be intoxicated. So maybe unfortunately.
You have gotten poisoned before, right?
This unit is immune to poison.
Oh,
Not the damage, the effects of poison.
Oh, I was
Right.
about to ask you.
Oh, sorry, no, not poison, disease. Oh, sorry, no. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you're powerful, J5, but not that powerful.
This unit is resistant to poison.
Mm-hmm.
it is
Well-
not much different from being poisoned. You feel light in your head, you stumble over, your cheeks, if you had them, would turn red, and you would laugh at more things.
Huh. Well, this unit, let's not imagine it would be a wonderful experience in that case.
It has its charms. Now I'm just thinking of ways to get you drunk.
How? You gotta make him. You gotta poison him first, I guess.
Precisely. There are different ways to absorb substances.
Well, this
Be
unit
it.
have this unit have an idea if we can what do you call that? Make adjustments to the device that we make. Maybe we can use it to inflict the drunk condition to
Oh
everyone
my
within the
god, AoE
Ah.
drunkenness.
I was thinking
What?
of an intravenous way of introducing alcohol into your system.
Yeah,
I wonder if it would work.
We can always try that because, well, whenever this unit is hit by a weapon that is laced with poison, this unit feel the effect somewhat. You just need a huge dose of it if it's going to take effect.
Good. So poison runs through you, which is... Then it should work by every metric.
Injecting alcohol into this unit directly?
Yes. If poison affects you in the same way, then I don't see why not.
Well,
This is what we're doing tonight. Getting J5
it's a good time to test a new hypothesis.
And just in time, you would see the what you call the barmaid walks over with 2 plates and a bottle, kind of like in her armpit, with balancing 2 wine glasses empty. She places it on the table. It's just what you call this, kind of like a slice. You know the cartoonish like slice of ham. Just one big chunk of meat. That's basically it. It's just one chunk of meat on the plate. Seems to be like slathered in honey by the looks of it. And then she places the 2 empty glasses and pours down this kind of like almost blood red wine essentially. But you can see there are, in the bottle itself, you can see there are like some petals at the very bottom, and then there's like some white sparkles basically as the water is being poured into your glass.
I'm gonna raise my hand.
Yes.
Hello there, young miss. Do you have any syringe that we can use?
I'm sorry, I'm not sure if I know such a. Is that a food or wine or?
It's a utensil usually used in the medical
Yeah.
field. Perhaps a hollow needle. Do you have
Pointy thingy. That
You don't really have to worry about tools while you're around me. I don't need to
because-
elaborate, surely.
We got it covered, miss. Thank you.
Alright, well, do let me know. Y'all need anything else? I'll be right at the bar. Alright?
Okay.
And
Sounds like a
she
plan.
saunters over
Keep
to
the drinks pouring. If our glass ever looks empty, just refill it.
Very well.
Ooh.
I will keep an eye on you.
Wait. Okay, I have it. Okay.
Oh,
I get drunk.
Check if you have lesser restoration first.
Yeah, the spell's not work.
Alright. But yeah, she leaves you to your own devices. And you have your glass. What do you guys
Artyom
do?
is gonna take out his all-purpose tool and start like tinkering with it, you know, removing parts, adding parts,
Yep.
clicking things into place to try and make a syringe out of it.
Yep, that works.
Alright. I would advise against starting with something very strong because we don't know the effect it will have on you. So let us try with wine and see just how this works.
Yeah, well, we make sure to record any findings that we have, or else it wouldn't be an scientific experiment.
Certainly,
got
it is a
it.
very subjective feeling, so keep that in mind.
Okay.
So, GM, between Artyom's like brilliant mind and Ignis's like recent improvements in medicine, is this a bad idea?
You don't think so? Like logically, it shouldn't be. Wait. If a normal human, it might be a bad idea, because you get drunk when it's absorbed in your stomach.
In your blood vessel, actually.
No, because it's the same thing like, you know, eating MSG and injecting MSG into your bloodstream. One is poisonous, one is, you know, just food. So
I mean, there are things you can both eat and
yeah,
inject,
usually
right?
you don't. Yeah, but you don't inject alcohol into your bloodstream.
Yeah, you die.
So a normal
Yeah,
human
but he's
might die.
resistant, so it will work.
Yeah, so you know that, and then you have the idea that he is resistant to poison. So
This is foolproof. Right, gonna take a syringe,
right.
fill up the whatchamacallit? The glass part of it. Yes,
Yep.
with wine.
Uh-huh.
Not the syringe, obviously not just like a needle. It has like tiny little drill to puncture through. You know,
All right.
GA5 because he's not made out of skin and flesh.
That is true. Your surface is like metal or wood, G5?
Wood.
Wood. Yeah, there you go.
The surface is wood. The joints are metal. Yeah.
So yeah.
So like an all-purpose drill with a tiny little injector at the end. All right,
Let's go.
gonna turn on.
That's a scary signage.
It's kind of like the
Start just
doctor's
going.
drill, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The crowd immediately like turns their head to see like what the hell is that noise. Even the barmaid's gonna like have to stand up a little bit, like what's going on over there, as you see this guy moving in and drilling into his friend's hand.
Don't worry, he's fine. He consented.
And you feel the kind of like the surface give for a bit, kind of signaling you punctured through. So you push the whole syringe into his body, and then you pull it out.
And watch.
And wait.
In hindsight, this can take a while.
And then
I mean, he needs
Ignis,
more than. Oh.
you notice kind of like a tick, tick, tick noise.
Ooh.
Oh. Where does it come from? I'm gonna follow.
You look under the table and you can see like somewhere near his elbow, the wine is dripping down. Tick, tick, tick.
Oh,
I think there's a leak. I think we gotta. This is not where we injected. There's a leak here. We gotta go straight to the Where does it go again? brain? No, it can't be the brain, right?
you want to inject it into his skull?
No, I just. Where would alcohol go? I'm not an actual doctor.
I think it would be to the brain, right? Like it would
I
would
mean, it's
disturb with
supposed
your
to be in your bloodstream, isn't it?
yeah, and it's brought to your brain. So I guess so.
Well, from a medical perspective,
Perhaps can we just ask friend Darren where does his food go when he eats?
does he eat?
He does,
Yeah, he has mouth. His model has mouth. He eats.
and he regularly eats and drink, and he does get drunk.
Yeah.
I guess I can ask Darren. I'll suck. I'll send a sending to Darren. Hold on, you're right. Let me ask Darren. My God, I can't believe we're doing this tonight. I'll send
I
a
like a
sending.
world when the knowledge is not established, so people have to figure this shit out.
Hey Darren, trying to get J5 drunk. Where should we inject alcohol for him to feel it? Tried arm, but it leaked.
Alright, here for a bit, and then you hit reply. Oh, dude, that's like a rookie mistake. What you need to do is like tell him to open his mouth, and then you pour the water in it. That's how you drink. Yeah, I know it's really hard, but you'll get it one day. Bet.
I said another one. Look at J5, and then.
Oh yes, utterly useless.
Darren,
Well,
were you blind? J5 doesn't have a mouth. We don't know where to let him ingest it. Where does alcohol go when you're drunk?
You wait for a bit, and you hear. Oh yeah. I don't know. I just drink, and then I got loopy, and then I sleep, and then I drink some more. So yeah, just like can you like poke a hole in his face plate or something? Sure, that'll work, right?
Well, you know, I'll turn to the two guys. So, maybe there's a hole in his, like, where his mouth is. Maybe that's where it goes.
sounds like a rather dangerous operation to be doing on a whim. But alternatively, from a medical standpoint,
Just find like a. I mean, the syringe is very tiny, right? You can just like make like a small hole there. It's fine, right, G5?
Well, anything for science.
Oh my god.
We can always repair it back with magic, right?
Do you know how I got this car?
my friend was an alcoholic. One day, he wanted to make me drunk. Ignis didn't like that very much.
Oh my god.
Well, anyway, from a medical standpoint, there are three areas where we could try and inject, namely the upper arm, your thighs, or where your buttocks ought to be. Two of these we cannot really do in a public setting.
I think the best one is the mouth.
Let's try.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's no different from a dental procedure, right?
Have you had dental procedures? No.
No, I mean no.
You have not learned to fear them, my friend.
So you, J5, you have to lean back a little bit so that they have some space to work with, given that you are the tallest person in the group, I think. So you go over to J5 and you start the drill once more. Now a couple of those people are like literally just standing up, like trying to see like what the fuck is going on. They're stabbing his face.
It's okay. We're both doctors.
As you go over and you drilled through the mouth, the faceplate, and as usual, you have some resistance for a bit, and then after a few seconds, it just goes through the faceplate itself,
Ooh.
and then
How do you feel, J5? Oh my god.
Oh no, it's fine.
It is painful, J5. Just like FYI, but like you've withstood so much more pain that this is nothing.
Yeah.
Like it's not even doing damage essentially.
Yeah.
So you push it in. The whole syringe goes out. Pull it out. You can feel like that liquid inside your head, J5.
Oh.
It's kind of weird. And you're not sure what to do. It seems to be like somewhere inside the cavity of your head for a little bit. And you're expecting it to leak like the ones in your arm, but it doesn't seem to be leaking. It's still there.
It's holding.
Yeah. It's like somewhere near your chin or something, like the sensation.
Okay. Is it doing anything?
How do you feel, J5?
How do I feel? Do I feel normal?
It just feels strange. Like it's like you've had dust, in between your cracks and everything, but they don't move. They stick to you. This one, like, it moves around inside you, and it's just weird because you can't really touch it or anything.
Feels like this. Feels like this unit is a bowl with a fish bowl. I'm flushing the liquid around my head, moving my head left and right.
It's not a large amount, so you don't really hear it or anything, but yeah, you do feel it moving around.
It's a weird sensation. Is this what feeling drunk? Is this what getting drunk feels like?
Not quite, but it usually does take time to kick in.
As you're sloshing a bit, you do feel some of it kind of goes to the back of your head, and then it starts to go down, like down your neck, and then down to your gut.
Ooh.
When you
I'm
start
gonna
to
tip my head up.
and you feel the whole liquid just goes down your neck, down your chest, and then you don't feel it anymore.
Yeah, there you go. It's completely inside. It's not in this unit's head anymore.
Oh my god. You figured out how to make you eat. I mean, it's a bit hard to make you eat, but hey, now you can.
Yeah, well, maybe we can, when we're back in Kotakol, this unit can have that mouth implant.
Modify your face.
How do you feel? I mean, that's your first food, isn't it? Alcohol.
First food ever, alcohol.
The very first thing you ate. How does it feel?
I'm gonna tap my stomach area, I guess.
Yeah.
It
You
doesn't
tap it.
feel anything. It's not there anymore.
Oh,
Is it gone?
that's weird. So you have a stomach, but you don't need to eat?
It is weird. Oh well,
Like-
undeads have stomach as well, based on the.
Yeah, but
living counterpart.
they were once not dead, if you get what I mean. Like, I mean, they actually used it once upon a time, you know?
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Well, maybe the beings that first created the Warforged modeled them based on their anatomy.
Oh, I guess so.
And they forgot to remove the unnecessary parts.
Huh. Maybe.
This is actually intriguing.
Alright. So, you guys go on and have your dinner, drink. Does J5 drink more actually, or is that?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep on drinking if I can. Well,
In that
this
case,
is
go
fun.
ahead. In that case, go ahead. Roll Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna succeed this.
Yeah, 17. Never mind. You are good. You start to feel a little bit like warm.
Oh.
Yeah, like it's like you're next to a fireplace basically, but there's no fire, and it's not directional. It's just all around you. Inside you, you're not sure, but you feel it.
It's like having Chunchen inside me.
Yes.
Is that what J5 said out loud?
Well, that is the J5's observation, I guess.
That's so cute. I would like that to tomorrow inside
it's
me. I
warm
want
and-
a drink too. Let's go. Let's get drunk.
It's warm and it's not hurting this unit anything. It's warm. It's fine. It's nice.
Yeah. Just don't get more. Then it's gonna feel well.
It's
Now
good
this unit's gonna get more.
Yeah, now you're gonna get more. But yeah, you guys.
All in the name of science, right, friend Artyom?
Oh
my
god.
God.
Exactly.
All right, go
What
ahead.
are you turning him
Make
into?
another
Artyom?
concentration saving throw. As you
I'm
drink
not
more.
turning him into anything.
At this point, you polished off a bottle. It's the same
Oh
feeling,
my
J5. It's still that
God.
good feeling. It's not getting worse at all.
We're staying
Like, he-
down a whole bottle.
Used to this feeling. Now this unit understands why friend Darren drinks a lot.
But
Well,
just to point, you don't taste anything at this point. You just
Yeah.
have the physical
The
feeling.
warm feeling, right?
Yeah. It's
The
mostly
warm
physical
feeling is
feeling right
good.
now. So yeah, you guys continue drinking and drinking and drinking. J5 is actually tanking it quite a bit. Like he drink and he takes another one. He pours it into that small hole. He kind of creates a small funnel so that he can easily pour it in. You know, he's doing pretty well at this point. At this point, you've polished off 2 bottles already. Go ahead, roll Constitution saving throw as you guys stay and eat and chat for the rest of the night.
G5, you know, for someone who's never gotten drunk before, you're really holding your alcohol. Like, damn.
Yeah, well, maybe it comes with the poison resistance.
Ah,
That's true. You should have been doing this with advantage this whole time. Yeah.
Yay!
And
a really
yeah.
high constitution modifier.
yeah, you feel it tingle at the tip of your fingers. I feel it. While Ignis and Artyom, you guys drinking as well, right?
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah, you barely, so you don't have to.
of
Ignis,
course. Of course.
and Ignis, you're sloshed.
I never rolled well on alcohol saving throws.
Yes.
I think
Nose.
I think the first bar crawl ever, Ignis rolling that one as well,
Yeah.
which is great.
Yeah, you can see Ignis is just like smiling and giggling to herself now.
You're an alcoholic, G5. Nice. I'm gonna tell Darren we can do it. And I'll just send a sending. I'll just say, "Hey, Darren, we made J5 drunk. He has a hole in his faceplate now, but it worked. Wait, I don't think he's drunk." That's Ignis' message.
Nice, dude.
He's
I'm
drunk too.
too. Nice. And that's
Oh
it.
my God.
The world's mightiest heroes.
Defeated by a drink called Flower Kiss.
Oh,
But yeah, as the night goes by, the patrons move in and out, in and out. As you get later and later, you do see the more rowdier crowd entering. They definitely look like seamen.
demon?
Sailors.
They look like seamen. Oh god, how drunk is Ignis?
The 12-year-olds in the audience just, or you know, also I know.
I know, yes. Sailors. They look like sailors. Because I feel like sailor is such a modern term. I feel like seamen would be a better word for it. But yeah. Like sailors, they seem to come in after a long day's work. And while the establishment is not really quite a rowdy place, they've certainly made it a lot more rowdier with like drunken singing, and immediately card games have been going on at one table and arm wrestle in the other. Some playing dice as well. They've made it their home essentially at this point. The barmaid's running. There's like 3 of them in the tavern, so like, they're now running around trying to serve these 3 tables filled with these drunken pirates. But yeah.
Out of courtesy, I think we'll tip them every time they come to refill.
All right.
So they keep refilling.
They
Aw.
definitely do. Like the moment you finish a drink, you place the cup on the table. The barmaid already comes over and pours you another round of drink. Occasionally offering you a different alcohol if you so wish, as well. But yeah, you guys are just enjoying the night for now. But is there anything you guys want to do before you guys pass out from? Well, Ignis pass out from drunkenness.
I don't know. That's a restoration.
Can you cast?
Can you
Lesser-
can't, bro.
I can do it.
Concentration check.
Oh, she has the cloak though.
Oh, that's true. He has the cloak of concentration.
Like, give you professional advice while I'm at it.
It doesn't
no,
help.
that's
It's a
only
saving
for-
throw.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You
Here.
need like resistance or something.
Yeah.
She has the cloak. She's good.
Okay. Can't save.
Concentration saving throw. Concentration. Yeah, it's concentration check, but you make a constitution saving throw. Yeah.
But I need. Okay, so that's Warcaster. It's War. Can I use Warcaster
no,
to
I
roll
will
a
say
7?
no. This was
No.
more to resist your. What was the wording there? You have advantage on to maintain concentration on a spell when you take damage. This one is more of
Wait. Okay, I
trying
can.
to cast a spell.
Don't worry. If
You just
if
get
it
like,
if it fails, I gotta wait to sober you up as well. Don't worry.
I don't know if I like your way.
The cloak's kind of slapping
fine.
your cheek, Ignis, trying to like make you focus a little
Okay,
bit.
okay.
Oh,
I'm just imagining like Doctor Strange cloak, wiping your tears, slapping you a little bit. Focus.
The cloak only comes alive when I'm drunk.
Yes.
Okay. Let me just show this. Hold on. Okay. I'll roll this first and then see if I have to use it.
Alright.
Oh shit. Okay, I'll
11.
use
Yeah.
a charge. But what happened is like I tried to focus and I was about to cast another sending instead. But the robe just like slapped me real hard and like, oh no, yeah, lesser restoration, let's go.
And you finish casting Lesser Restoration on yourself as you immediately feel that kind of like a wave of cool air that counteracts the warmth that you feel from a drink. And as the cool passes you, whatever stray thoughts, whatever dizziness that you had before just gets washed away at the same time as well, leaving you actually slightly more refreshed than before you started drinking, basically.
Oh. Huh. Damn. Wish I wasn't sober, but I guess we got work to do. Anyone else drunk?
We turn to J5 immediately.
Well, it's fine. It's feeling good.
What's 4,962 divided by 13.5?
Oh,
But yeah. So as you finish, you guys, I don't think you've had a place to stay yet. So you guys walk around town to find a place to stay, or sleeping outside with your dice, or how are you doing this?
We'll
guess we
just
can-
assume a tavern has a room. It's always like the assumption, right?
Yeah.
I was just about to say, I mean, we could sleep outside. I could like talk with nature, because to ask about the location or something of the beast, because reading the spell commune with nature, it doesn't work well in town. So
oh yeah, we have to go out.
Well, your pick.
Good point. Besides, we have seen enough lavish parties and expensive hotel rooms recently.
yeah, we gotta like rough it out. at least a bit, you know,
Just to
Alright.
maintain
just to remain rooted to our roots. Yeah,
adventurous sense.
yeah. We
So,
can't get soft.
figure lighting, no token vision. Alright. So you guys would be over here where you guys had your what do you call had your foray into drinking and experimentation on J5's biology. I think you still have your bird form, right?
The wait what? Oh no.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. We came
so
today.
yeah, so Ignis would be able to transform you guys into birds and then begin flying off outside the wall, where into the forest, where you headed.
I guess into the forest.
You're feeling adventurous, right? I mean,
Jungles.
yeah.
Wait, what's outside the walls?
I mean, it's outside the wall, so all the
Oh.
monsters and wilds and everything. That's why most cities have walls. That's why
Oh,
villages usually don't get to turn
okay.
into cities.
Then go into outside the walls. Then I mean, we gotta stay close
Yeah.
to the incidents if anything happens. I guess.
Alright. You find a place to stay just outside the wall. There are a few kind of like shanty towns kind of thing, where houses are built with plywood and recycled material. And you guys find a place amongst these people and set up your tent by throwing your dice on the ground until it forms into a tent. Alright. So, as you guys rested for the night, is there anything you guys want to do before you turn in for the day?
I still have some 4th level spell slots, so I'm gonna just send some messages to my mom.
All right.
The usual way of like, hey mom, I'm now doing I'm like updating her on my life, but not exactly where my whereabouts, that kind of thing, you know. Yeah,
All right. So you
I mean, I
update.
know she won't reply, but I will still just let her know.
Yeah, as usual, you do not get any reply from her. It's just quiet.
Yeah,
And J5.
yeah, I know, Cricket, I know she didn't reply.
What about J5 and Artyom? What do you guys do?
Yeah, I think I'll be since we're outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me check. Do I have the spell prepared though?
Alarm?
Yeah, alarm.
All right.
Where is it? Where is it? Do
I'm
I?
hearing feedback for some reason. There you go.
Like, oh, it's
It's
even
just
more.
great
I don't have-
signature mic jank.
I don't have it prepared, so
So no alarm for you tonight.
no alarm for me tonight, right? Just maintaining my.
Wait, what are you
Getting worse.
holding? It got
Huh?
worse as you get closer to the mic. The feedback.
I'm not holding anything.
Yeah. I'm hearing
Is it just you? Are you an interference to Mike?
He's a robot.
That is true.
He's not role playing. He's self-inserting.
Oh my god!
Stop it! Don't dox me like that.
Oh my god, it does get worse though. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I'm sitting way back now.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, there you go. It's quiet now. So yeah, all right.
Getting closer.
Yeah, it's
Nope,
okay.
it's
good
okay now.
now.
What the
Yeah.
hell?
Or he'd be like, yeah, eating McDonald's doesn't harm me in the slightest. Also, Fareed is possibly radioactive.
Oh my god! Don't stop it.
Anyways, so you guys
No, our
get ready.
McDonald's sponsor.
You guys turn in for the day. You get into your. There's 12 tents when you summon the thing, so you have 9 empty tents. That is kind of like unoccupied right now, and it's a nice place. You have a fireplace at the center. There is kind of like a workshop table on the side as well. You haven't used this for a while, I think, but
Yep.
you know, it being there is kind of like a throwback a little bit.
Yeah.
You guys,
Remind me, do we have any NPCs?
no,
Nope.
No.
We are NPC less.
Oh wait, Haley's not following us?
No, Haley
She
left.
she left the party. Remember?
Okay.
No, he wasn't there.
She
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
to help with Lacroix.
Yeah.
After you power leveled her from 5 to 12, so
6 to 13.
so
She
yeah,
was level 13.
you guys
Alright.
rested
If,
for the night. If there's nothing else you guys want to do,
Actually, there is. While the party is, camping and doing their business, Artyom will bring up a question.
all right.
Namely, I wanted to ask. Perhaps you have a better understanding than me about what happened to Ash exactly. He was an old friend of yours, right? Sorry if this is a sore subject to bring up.
Well, I don't know what happened to Ash. He just kind of disappeared, right?
I meant more before that.
I mean, weren't you there when we were fighting?
Was, but I feel like I lacked the necessary context, and I just wanted to hear your perspectives and opinions about it.
Well, the tattoos and the Great Disaster, and how, sorry, not the Great Disaster, the terrors leave behind some sort of mark too on the people who downed them. Yeah, Ash took the last kill for Ira 1 during the Magnus Titanica fight, remember?
I do.
So
Before that, was he always prone to anger, as he was?
no, I mean, well, as someone who's always like had fire as their element, he's always a little bit brash, but he doesn't have a big temper. Not that I can remember, at least.
This unit remembers he always crack jokes and also he do things before thinking. Think of it.
Yeah, brash.
Yeah, being brash. I don't know.
And to my knowledge, we have never witnessed exactly what made him go berserk in the way that he did, right?
No, we kind of just assumed.
Just assume. And based on the information that, the book that had Freddy in his head.
And upon slaying him, Kane did not get a tattoo, meaning that he's probably still out there.
Alive.
Yeah.
Or perhaps maybe if the terrorists are slain by people who already have a tattoo from the disasters, maybe the tattoo does not get inherited.
Kane did not have a tattoo at the time, did he?
Oh yeah, Ken does not have it. Sorry. Scratch that.
Oh,
Sorry.
no problem. So
I mean,
we should probably consider alternative methods of ridding ourselves of him if he is to return.
I don't want to kill my friend. I mean, I've known him since we were kids.
Oh. Right, that is the necessary context I was lacking.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, me and Ash, it was just the two of us when we left Kailapa. And then, we kind of traveled together for a year before meeting up with these guys, as in J5 and Kane.
Right, and killing him is not on the table. But perhaps
No.
convincing him to pass over the tattoo would be good.
Yeah, except the last time we asked him about, like, if anything's wrong, he didn't say anything. I'm thinking he doesn't really have a choice, or the choice is...
He's already been under the influence of the tattoo.
Yeah. If that's the case, that's kind of hopeless. I don't know.
If that's the case, then that means the tattoo that the mark that the terrorist give is a bit different from the mark that the disaster give.
Yeah.
We still retain our sense and our faculties when we have control of the mark. And if
Yeah.
Fred Ash does not retain his senses, then it's a bit different. Maybe he can't even inherit it to someone else.
I mean, you mean you
Is
can't
worth
give it?
trying. I'm saying this because it would not be impossible, provided we capture him, to convince him through orthodox and unorthodox methods. Could be rather easy, provided we hold him down.
Well, again, he's like on at least 18th level spellcaster. You know how
As
hard
are
it was
we.
with mana.
We can always put in
If-
that anti-magic field room in our castle and trap him there.
How do we get an anti-magic field?
There's an option in the construction.
Yeah, but
It's
that's really expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, it is really expensive.
It's like 100,000 or something. We don't have that much money, unfortunately.
No, but provided that Kane, how do I put this? Provided that Kane held his blade when he struck him down, not knocking you for doing that, Kane, completely understandable. But provided he held his blade, we could have captured him then and there. Then the transfer of power would have been as easy as, well, just doing it.
Well,
But perhaps we should talk this once everybody fully sobers up. No offense, J5, you're forgetting things already.
Well, we could scry on him tomorrow, I guess. I mean, or after this whole thing is over, I would like to know where he is. I'm worried we can't do anything about it. Is all.
No, there is something. I will bring it up later.
All right. AKA DM has to go now, so we kind of wrap it up.
I was being subtle about it.
Thank you very much.
Totally,
guys.
very subtle.
So, you guys rested for the night for a bit as you guys ponder the questions that you guys bring up for today. And that is a good time for us to take a break. We're going to take a slightly longer break because I need to go out and grab my sister for a bit. So, I'll see you guys in about half an hour. So, we'll see
Why are
you
you
guys.
grabbing your sister?
party
I'm
time!
kidnapping her.
I don't know.
Let's get even drunker.
And hello everyone, welcome back. So, you guys are taking your rest for the night. And on the outside, you can hear the crowds are much quieter than the inside. There are some mutterings from the locals about, you can hear, well, not all of you, just Kane and Ignis would kind of catch conversations of, should we stay, should we go, should we run away, can we even run away with with their current condition. They're not exactly well off. They don't have money to hire people to escort them to go through, the next town or something.
Wait, who is this? What?
Just a random people. You're outside the
okay.
town where there's tents and shanty towns and stuff.
Got it. Okay.
What do you think I was talking about?
No, I mean I don't know. It's like I thought there was just some adventurer suddenly there.
But yeah, you guys rested for the night, and as you wake up the next morning, you feel a little bit refreshed. And let's see what's the weather. Done.
I mean, it's a really tough situation with the refugees, If they go, there will be trouble. If they stay, there will be double.
Yeah. So it's what do you call? People are leaving. They're not sure if they should leave, especially since they've been growing here for the longest time, and there's no clear signs of danger as well. So it's very, very iffy about whether or not to leave. But the next morning comes. You guys wake up to a sound of rain just pitter pattering on the roofs of your tents. And at around this point, uh, let's see who this guy. All right, so Artyom, right
Sir?
outside of your tent, you could see kind of like a silhouette of a person kind of walk over, kind of like sneaking, essentially, sneaking over towards, like, along the side of your tent, stops, and then you can see he crouches, and then you can see a hand kind of like emerges from the from the base of the tent, as he kind of like rubs around inside the tent, trying to find something.
Yeah, so what Artyom is gonna do is he's gonna, assisted by Besmetny,
Uh-huh.
he's gonna take that hand and just pull it in.
Oh my god.
Go ahead, roll an athletics check with advantage, I'll say.
Athletics. My athletics are pitiful, but
With advantage. I mean, you can use
Here's-
Besmertny, and Besmertny gets advantage. Since you're
yes,
using the
okay.
flare, right?
I prefer that.
Yeah.
He does have +2 strength, so. Oh, he's also proficient in athletics. Ooh.
There you go.
Ooh.
Even
Ah.
better.
There you go.
Potential thief, I am so sorry.
26 as
I have
Besmertny
the
kind
arm of a thief.
yeah, Besmertny grabs the arm with like kind of like makeshift pincers, and you grab him as well, and both of you pull in this person, and you see this half elf, not old, maybe around 16 or 17 or so, with kind of like bruises in his right eye and like mud smattered all over his face and all over his clothing. He gets pulled inside with this look of like entire shock, and tries to wrench himself free and try to crawl under the tent again to get out once more.
As he's trying to wrench, he'll meet the hilt of the blade, without it extending, obviously,
Yeah.
to his neck to keep him steady.
Ooh,
Go ahead, roll intimidation check for me.
what is going on here?
This I
You
can
can
do.
use dexterity or strength along with your attack if you want.
Oh, I mean, my charisma is 25,
Oh yeah, forgot
but
about
I'm not
that.
proficient in intimidation for whatever reason. I would assume he is.
At some point you would be. 23 as you put the blade right into the guy's neck. He kind of stops for a moment. I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean to. I just I was looking for my coin. I dropped it somewhere. He's
You're
slow.
going to have to lie a little better than that if you want to escape with your life. Or alternatively, you can tell me what you want.
I
Spit it out.
they're looking for some food. Just some food. That's all. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go. You're never gonna see my face again. I'm sorry.
Wait, do we hear this?
Oh yeah, you guys hear this, but it's kind of muffled a bit by the sound of the rain. So Ignis would hear it clearly. J5 gonna hear. You're gonna try. You're not sure what's going on. You hear squeaks.
I'll just go outside of my tent and then just like, hey, what's going on here?
Completely drenched by the rain.
Oh shit!
Ignis cannot canonically shower. You can't do
No.
Exactly.
Then I'll stick my head out, and like,
Uh-huh.
hey, what's up? What's up over there?
that. Just caught a thief rummaging through my belongings.
Oh. That's not cool.
Not at all.
Look, I'm
Well-
sorry. All right. I was just looking for some food. I'm sorry.
Insight
I'm sorry.
check.
You're not. I guess inside check with disadvantage because you don't see the whole picture.
Oh, I peeked my head out.
Yeah,
I did
he's
not
inside.
have
He's inside
Oh,
Artyom's tent.
can I just run over into? No, it's just a thief. I'm just gonna like,
Like you need it.
yeah.
He seems like you can clearly hear the fear in his voice. You get the feeling he's not playing around or anything.
Hey, Artyom, cut him some slack. He's just hungry, maybe. Don't kill him or anything. Okay, I'm gonna go back to sleep.
I was gonna
He's just
keep
got-
looking him in the eyes for a while longer, just to
Yeah, he's staring at you.
instill
You can
some
see
extra
his
fear.
You can see his chest like moving up and down, he breathing heavily. His eyes kind of darting to the side a little bit, trying to see if there's any avenue of escape or anything.
And what do you think?
What do I think?
Do I let you go? Do I teach you a lesson?
I, yes, let me go, please. I'm just looking for food. My sibling's starving. We haven't had food for 2 days already. That's all. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to. He kind
That
of
is
closes
quite
his
alright.
eyes for a bit and kind of like expecting something to happen now.
Oh.
He's gonna
It's like a game.
retrieve his blade and put it back into his holster.
He opens one eye.
Artyom's gonna stand up and offer him a hand up.
He looks at your hand for a bit and looks at you. Slowly, he puts a hand up towards you, grabs
Right.
to your arm.
We're gonna pull him up.
He stands up. Still, like he's not making any sudden movements. He's mostly freezing in place and moving very slowly.
Gonna like dust off his shoulders, as he speaks to him, and say, "The only reason why you are leaving here alive and with all your limbs intact is because I have a reputation to maintain. If I ever so much as see you here again, you are dead."
I understand. I understand.
Get out of here.
He steps one step back and another until his one leg is outside. And he just dashes out immediately as he runs off into the distance.
Gonna look at Besmerti and give him a thumbs up.
Bismarck gives you a claw up with his claw.
Let's just look up his claw.
As you guys get out from your tents, getting ready to, well, getting to get a head start on your day. It's raining, so it's not the best time to start your day, but well, you gotta start sometime, you know.
I swear, home is just UK. I feel like it rains more often than not.
Right. I'm telling you, it's dice roll, man. It's a dice roll. All right, so.
Versus dice roll, not personal preference.
Nope, not at all. So, it is around 8 a.m. right now. I say 7 a.m. or so. Very early in the day. You have several more minutes to your long rest before it's complete. But is there anything you guys want to do as you guys ready the day up?
Prepare my spells.
You prepare your spells.
Yep.
J5 don't need breakfast, so I guess you won't be eating.
Oh,
Wait,
some of
but
it-
he can kinda eat now.
Having to blend
He still
the
had a
food.
hole in his face.
Yes.
Oh,
No, actually, technically, he long rested, so the hole would disappear.
But unless we kept the syringe in there,
He just have a syringe permanently protruding from his face now.
easily administer any healing potion
Uh.
or alcohol or like liquid
usually-
food. I mean,
Yeah, usually potion is just smash it on my head. Absorb the liquid through the skin.
Yeah.
why didn't we try that with alcohol?
Because alcohol is not magical, remember?
That's true.
I would beg to differ.
Some people, it helps you teleport to the future, you know?
Exactly. Charisma potion, bravery potion. Sheesh.
Exactly. All right. So you guys prepared for the day. You had your breakfast. You prepared your spells, and now you are greeted with the sound of people starting to get back to work. You can hear bells tolling in the distance. You can hear footsteps and people groaning in the distance, kind of getting ready for the day. And the day is also yours. What do you guys want to do now?
We gotta like check out the disaster, right?
Yeah.
Like
Do your thingy, I guess.
yeah. Hold on, I'm still preparing myself. Hold on. Okay, we now know charm monster is a useless spell for me.
Wait, why? Oh,
Because
right, the last time.
oh because I can prepare a lot now.
You need
Uh,
dominate monster to properly.
yeah, I guess I can dominate monster. I mean, I can dominate beast apparently, but not dominate monster. Really? Okay. I guess monsters are not part of nature.
So
Hey, I can control the weather and make it so that
you can,
it's
yeah.
not. But no, that's an 8th level spell.
So yeah, maybe not.
Hmm. What would stop this thing? I wonder.
Why didn't you do this
Oh,
during our long break?
because this is funner. I like letting people wait for me while I prepare my spells. I'm done.
Great. All right. So you're casting what spell just now?
Ritually commune with nature.
All right. You show me the spell, please. There you go. So you, how does your spell look like?
I think the last time she did this, she just kind of be one with nature, aka just lie down on face down on the ground. But yeah, I think she will just like sigh really loudly, knowing what needs to be done, looking at the sky and just like I guess I had to take a shower today and just like lie down on the grass and just let the rain
The
pitter
rain
pat.
runs through, runs on you.
Yeah.
Everybody feels like it's calming to you. It's just like pain, agony.
Yeah.
As you focus on your spell, you keep your ear open, listening to the sound of the rain, the sound of the grass, the sound of the birds chirping, the sound of the tree rustling, and you listen. What do you want to do?
Within 3 months. Can they tell me about the disaster as either prevalent? No, they're not any of these. So maybe powerful, any of these.
A powerful monster, essentially. Alright.
Yeah.
You wait, you focus, and you instantly gain knowledge up to 3 facts of your choice. That's very vague. So I'll say you.
I can ask for like a location, basically.
Monsters.
Oh,
You
so
can,
so you you
Yeah.
you need you ask a location, any information regarding those
Yeah.
things. So
Yeah. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
tell me what you want to ask.
Yeah. Yeah. One is the location of the disaster.
You focus on
Uh.
it. You try to pinpoint based on the earth tremors and what the winds are telling you, and yet they are silent.
Then any shifts in the tectonic plate that causes earthquake.
caves.
Shifts in the isn't that how
Yeah, yeah,
earthquake
yeah.
happens?
Yes, yes,
Shifts in
yes.
the tectonic plate.
The your hand grabs to the earth, asking them the question. But the way the dirt falls, it kind of sings to you that no shifts, no large movements of the earth recently.
How about this influence from other planes?
Other planes, but the disaster is not from other plane there.
Yeah, but we saw the fire one is from the other planes, right?
That's true, I guess. Yeah, then I guess a location of any influence from other planes of existence.
You figure out there are a couple of kind of like concentrated energy within. Oh,
Oh.
actually,
Ooh.
as you focus on the energy itself, try to see if there are any sources that will tell you influence from other planes of existence. You do not feel any kind of. Everything seems to be normal. Nothing is out of the ordinary. And you open your eyes, the rain still falling on your face. Immediately stand up and grab an umbrella or something to cover yourself.
This was such a waste of time. Ugh. I showered for no reason. Well, we did say we were gonna like have a look around, isn't it? Right?
Yes, sorry, I was just chewing my breakfast.
Yeah, we have to find a place, an opening to an underground cave or something.
So, how are you doing that?
Perhaps we should ask around for underground cave opening. The town, the mines or something.
The mines?
Do we have any nearby mines that we can go in? Cave, network.
You ask the locals?
Yes, we should ask the locals.
I mean, I think the last time we said we were gonna like have a look around. No, see when the next earthquake happens, which happens around noon or something.
Yes, you ask the mayor to station guards in multiple locations to figure out the epicenter of the earthquake.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that was what we wanted to ask for them to do last time.
Yeah. So you asked them already. They will do it this noon.
All right.
So in the meantime, what do we do? How do we locate this thing? I tried commune with nature and it's not telling me anything.
Just so you know, the spell won't tell you anything that's going on in town.
This is
Oh,
3
so
miles.
is it because the location is underneath the town, or are we considered within the town?
You guys are not considered within the town, but you will gain information about things that is not in the town within 3 miles of you.
Within 3 miles of the town, you mean?
Within 3 miles of you, that is not in the town.
No, it's just says it doesn't function where nature has been replaced by construction.
AKA the town.
Yeah.
I thought it just means like I can't do this in a town.
Well, I'm interpreting it. The spell goes everywhere
Except in
for
town.
what in the town.
Such as dungeons and towns, but does cave dug by Fatah Bismo count as dungeons though?
It's not a construction technically. Well, I could use the spell slot today to scry on it again.
Or maybe, I mean, if you can do commune again, find terrain, maybe caves or something.
Right, any underground caves.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do this again. It's a ritual. I can give me 10 minutes.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Because
shit.
terrain, you can find it terrain.
You can farm information like this. What the fuck? All right.
Yeah,
No
but
material cost.
It's a 5th level spell slot though.
Yeah, but no, it's a ritual.
It's a ritual.
Ritual doesn't cost a spell slot.
Oh,
This is
that's
what I'm
true.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
alright.
it's virtual and somatic. So
Yeah, not even a material. Alright, go ahead then.
this better be for anything else
Oh,
because
this
I'm
is-
not
this-
gonna go
this is
down
the
under the
only-
rain without
Essentially,
just.
if you have 11 minutes, you can just keep asking me questions about the nature, whatever you
No,
want, essentially.
no.
Yeah.
This is where Ignis gets the the flash of genius while taking a shower in the toilet. You take a shower. Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
the solution I've been.
Like that. No, but when you say in the toilet, I just
And-
think
I
of
mean-
like
And to be honest, this
Mother
kind of makes
Nature's
sense.
throne.
When you really think about it, yeah, it's like when she sat on the throne, yeah, and got all the knowledge.
Stop it!
I'm more
What was-
referring to, how druids are usually like, oh, the winds tell me this, the roots tell me this. This is basically what she's doing by ritual casting it,
Wait, Rain,
The way
That-
it does it a bit different.
Yeah.
that throne that Agnes sat on to gain all the knowledge about medicine. Did you describe it was made out of porcelain, right?
It's stone, but they don't have porcelain back then, so maybe.
Porcelain is just refined stone.
Yeah, so yeah, there you go. Anyways, Ignis, go ahead. You cast a spell again. You lie down on the ground again. With the rain
Before
shower.
that, I'm gonna ask, like, hey, other than caves, anything else you want to know? No? Okay. Alright then. You better not make me ask another thing.
Come again. What were you
I have to spend 11 minutes showering just to ask this one question again. This is the mental toll it has on me.
What you can ask is, terrain first and then minerals underneath the city or something. Right?
Ooh,
And maybe
ooh, ooh.
buildings. If the cave is considered a building, then buildings.
So 2 questions about caves?
I mean, we're looking for caves because Foster Bismuth travels in caves, right?
Caves or tunnels, I guess.
Yeah, tunnels, yeah.
Okay. Alright. Any recently made underground tunnel or something? Because it's considered a building, kind of?
Yeah, if it's a building, then I mean you can ask for buildings as
Yeah,
well. but-
building is not building is
Yeah.
okay. It's more like very developed place, like a whole city or a town. That's where it does not work. Where if it's just a
Yeah,
single
no.
building, it's still fine.
Yeah, so okay, I can ask about that. I can I can ask about the cave if there are any underground cave.
No wonder. Sorry.
Underwater. What?
In case or every natural underground setting, so this is limited to 300 feet, so it doesn't penetrate that far.
300 feet is pretty
Where?
far. It's still pretty far.
Oh,
300
Oh.
feet is, I'd say, around 30 floors.
yeah, but I mean, if Fatabismo is that close already, I mean, we would feel it.
So I'm gonna go and ask
All right, what do you ask?
if there are any underground or underwater caves
All right,
or tunnel underneath the city.
you focus on it, and you do feel the earth is slightly porous. There are caves underneath the city.
Were they recently made?
You focus on the age of these tunnels and everything. They seem to be there, to have been there for a long time already.
Have they been recently developed? Like, were they changed in any way?
You focus on those tunnels, trying to see if there are any changes, and they definitely have been changes
Ooh, I mean,
No, I mean, like, recently?
recently. Yes.
Okay. Do I get a feeling of how far it is from where I am? Well, like, cause it's like I'm asking for the location.
You can cast a spell again and ask that. You're asking if there is.
Really?
Yeah. You asked and the nature shall answer. You gotta be more specific to what your question is.
Nature!
why did nature has to be so difficult?
It's less about the nature and more about the nature of the spell that's limiting her right now.
I am tempted to just use an 8th level spell slot to stop this freaking rain. Oh no! We need to save spell slots. So another 11 minutes under the rain.
If we just use an umbrella.
Why didn't you do this 20 minutes ago?
Felt like a very obvious solution. I thought there was a reason you couldn't. I thought you needed the rain to hit you on the head to really be in connection with nature or something.
Please put an umbrella over me.
Gotta make the multi-tool into an umbrella.
Yeah, right. Put it into an
And have this
umbrella.
hold it over.
Alright, and Besmody just kind of prop it right over your head. This time it's kind of more comforting, but like the umbrella covers like half your body, so your leg is still kind of like water still pitter pattering there. So you
Okay.
focus on the spell again, casting it. And what do you ask?
Nature, please. Where is this recently expanded tunnel / cave?
You focus on it, and you feel it point to. You see my ruler? You can't.
Wait, I have a character sheet. Okay, try again.
One second here. You ask for where's the recently changed tunnel
Location, basically. Yeah.
location of where the recently changed one. You feel it one to the north of where you are right now, but deep
North?
underground.
How deep?
About 60 feet down.
Does it tell me specifically where, or just north until
I'll
when?
say
When?
it's more of a general area.
What's north
And
again?
given up.
Here? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And given what?
Given.
You were saying given.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
Okay.
So it's around 300. It's somewhere within 300 feet of you. I remember that because the underground is limited to 300 feet.
Okay. So underground's about 300 feet, and it's 300, maybe somewhere 300 feet north, and it's 60 feet down. Could be in the middle of town. We would have to dig underneath it. Huh. How long are the tunnels / caves?
It stretches a distance beyond your vision.
Huh. That's 2 questions, right? That's only 2?
2 questions.
Okay. Stretches beyond, it's 60 feet underground.
Stretches beyond in a literal sense.
Yeah, and I mean I mean it's very
Downwards-
long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Downwards it stretches maybe an additional 30 feet down. So.
Okay. Any prevalent or powerful beings inside that we should take note of?
I don't know what exact information you get the name of the monster immediately or not, but you definitely feel. Ooh. From where you are right now, you definitely feel there are some monsters that are roaming within the forest around here.
No, but I said in the tunnel.
No, then no. You don't
Oh.
sense something.
Okay. Okay, that's 3 questions. Haha. That better be it, but there seems to be a very long tunnel underground. About north, maybe somewhere 300 feet from where we are. Like, I mean, afterwards I get up and I'll tell the party that, basically.
Yeah. So, with that information, what do you guys do?
Um, um, should we go and dig a tunnel? Dig a tunnel.
Right?
Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel.
Crit?
Yes.
Nearby? What do you guys do?
Wait.
Kinda wants
Okay.
us to take a tunnel, but there's gotta be a better way.
Let me look at this thing. How far can we go? 1 hour and 30 feet in any direction. 30 feet per 6 seconds, right? Usually?
Yes.
Right.
Yes. That's your walking speed.
Times 10, that is 300 feet. So that is what? 1 hour? Oh shit. So I can only go one direction with it. It's not viable. Got nothing unless we, walk around. Oh, can we fly around, look for the tunnels?
I mean, it's underground. It's
Yeah, I
gonna
mean,
be, we can't
entrance would
really.
be on the ground, right?
Sorry, I don't understand.
I mean, there has to be an entrance somewhere.
I don't think it's meant for people to go in, no? Because it's been there for a very long time.
Ah. Well, then maybe digging animals and start burrowing.
Okay.
Ooh, what would that be?
Rabbits.
Moles?
Rabbits.
Rabbit?
Yeah, everyone's gonna leave and come back in like 7 years when the digging is done. Giant moles are a thing, right?
Giant moles, I guess, would be a thing. Mole would have a 10 feet digging speed, burrowing speed.
I was thinking of moles.
It's a giant mole lizard, whatever that is.
Oh, giant badgers is a medium creature with a
Oh,
burrowing
hey,
speed
there
of
you
10.
go. Wait, okay.
And
10
Yes, 10.
people? Okay.
And you can't tunnel
Badger.
through like bedrock or something.
5 feet. Hmm. There's no mole. There's a mule.
What? Why mule?
No, I was looking for mole, and the closest thing is mule.
But yeah, like burrowing speed is gonna be 10 foot per round essentially, and you can't dig through hard tunnel, hard stone if you come up.
we can't turn into elementals, right?
We
That
can't.
would,
Nope, that's
that
not
would
a
have
thing.
been perfect.
What,
Oh,
Earth
because the
elemental?
Earth,
Elemental,
Yeah,
because
Earth glide through.
yeah.
Oh, well, I'm a wild fire druid, not a wild earth druid, so.
Well, there are things that magic can't do.
with your
Oh,
brains, you guys would know one option is ask the locals. You would
yes.
at least consider that as an option.
Yeah, but like, how do we even pinpoint the point? You know, do we just like dig things up 300 feet all the way from where we are right now? You know,
Yeah, fair.
Maybe we can meet with the authorities and ask. If anyone would know, right?
Yeah? You're gonna meet with the mayor again?
Did we last session like agree to meet him as well?
We've met him.
We met him already.
Yeah. But I remember that we met them, but I don't remember if we like arranged. Hey, let's talk again later.
No, you don't. You signed a contract that you will help. One of the lords, Lord Vargas, says to you guys to deliver the information to him first. He'll make it worth your while.
We go deliver that information.
Oh. But we don't even know if that's like a thing. Like, I mean, this is just based on like nature. Why would he believe us?
Because we're we.
Okay.
So like we have a rep sheet of things we accomplished and should be trusted, right?
That is true.
I guess we have been wrong before.
Not in recent history.
Well, if you
Okay.
don't want to meet the authorities, what do you have instead as a suggestion?
No, I don't. I just don't. I don't know.
So, are you meeting the authorities or are you doing something else? Authorities?
I said what I think.
Alright.
Okay, let's try what RPM said.
Alright, so who are you meeting? The mayor specifically or someone else?
Do we have any guilds, the mining guilds or something in town?
You can look around and ask.
Yeah,
Ask
let's
around town.
go look around and
Let's try that.
So go ahead, roll investigation check as you go
Investigation.
ask around and talk to people.
Let me check here. Where's my? Come on, go around. Oh my god!
Ooh.
That's not good.
But 21
Well, that's
still
still 21.
21.
What the fuck? With a 21, you'll still kind of get an idea. There is no mining guild, mainly because mining's not really a great business here. There are there are a couple of merchants guild actually. In fact, one for each of the three family that is running the town. There's the Vargas Merchant Guild, the Leon Merchants Guild, and also the what's the other one? The Monet Merchants Guild. Beyond that, there is a Hunters Guild as well. That is gonna take care of the hunters that goes outside. And what else? There is a Crafters Guild. There is a kind of like a Loggers Guild because trees are one of the main exports of this place. But there is no mining guild per se. Most of the resource that they get is there are smaller mines, but nothing that's to a point that's like a guild per se.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then how about hunters? Ah shit.
Yeah.
Hunters guild.
Yeah. The Hunters Guild is a thing.
Yeah. I mean, they do hunting in caves, right? Do they?
They hunt in the forest mostly.
Oh.
These guys.
Hmm. These guys are boring.
What?
I mean, usually
Oh.
caves are like where the dangerous monsters are, so people tend to stay away from the dangerous areas.
Oh well. Let's just go to the authorities, right?
So you're heading towards the mayor's, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright. So, you head towards the mayor's office, and as usual, you would see Jen at the receptionist. She sees you guys comes in. Well, hello there. You done with the whole earthquake thing?
No, it's not midday yet, but we might have a clue.
Alright, why are you here then?
Because we kind of need to get permission to dig.
Oh, okay. Well, if you are looking to excavate the land, I'm sure we have a permit. And he kind of opens her drawer and goes through, kind of like her folders and stuff. And where do you plan to dig, if I may ask?
um. Well, points to a place from where we about 300 feet along the way from here.
You have no idea where you're supposed to dig, aren't you?
No, I mean the nature's pretty vague, but we do think that the disaster travels in tunnels, which is how it kind of gets to one place to another really quickly. We just don't know how to actually get into that tunnel.
Right.
Well, I guess there is one way, but it's very far away.
I mean, have you checked the sewers?
Like drill down from the sewers?
I'm sure there are like hatches that leads to the sewers just right outside the building even. You check those
Well,
out.
that is true, but well, actually me and friend Artyom here has seen catch a glimpse of the disaster, right?
Uh-huh.
And the size of it, they don't fit in the sewers. So in order for us to find it, we have to dig through the sewers. Is that permissible?
Well, I can ask. It's not usually a request that we get, wanting to dig through the sewers, but, one second. And she takes out a folder from her drawer and then goes upstairs to where the mayor's office is. You wait for a bit, and after a few minutes, the door opens, and then Jen kind of leans over the railing and gestures at you guys to come upstairs. Come upstairs. He has several words ahead.
Okay.
You make your way upstairs and enter into this guy's room once more, and you see this guy again, balding man, quite short, even around the same height as Ignis actually.
Hey, I'm not that short. I'm like 5'3".
Yeah, exactly. So, you would see he's dressed in a different, more godly, what do you call, three-piece suit kind of thing, and he has his glasses pressed onto his nose. He turns to you guys. I'm sorry, you guys are planning to dig a tunnel underneath the city?
Yes.
Alright, do you even actually have a location you wish to dig? A pinpoint location, please.
No.
Can't just have you dig through the tunnel and expect nothing to happen to the entire city.
Understandable.
Well,
Look, we just have a we just have a clue. Okay. Well, I don't have anything to say.
What do you mean? Do I have anything to say?
I don't know what we're gonna do here, honestly. Obviously this is a very half-baked plan. It's just the perhaps if there's another earthquake, if we can determine the epicenter of it or something, we can start.
yes, that's what we're doing this lunch. At 12, right?
Yes, if there's another earthquake. But
Well, it has
you
been going on for
mentioned-
1 week. I'm not expecting it to stop anytime soon, unless if you have anything to do with it. So,
do you know where is it? Does the
if I
location
know,
where
we wouldn't be doing this right now.
I mean, the
Right?
location of the earthquake. Where does it happen? Does it changes all the time, or
It seems to change, yes, if that's what you're asking.
we're just trying to look for a pattern here?
Well, no one really paid attention to it. People assume it's an earthquake, so it happened somewhere within the city. The rumors start sprouting out that it may be Fount Abysmal, and that got people scared, leaving the city. I thought you
Well,
were
if it's
experts at this.
Well, usually they find us, not the other way around. But so also, I don't know why I'm speaking. I'm not the detective of the group here.
You just opened up.
Doesn't mean you can't come in and say, because I have no idea what I'm talking here. I have no idea what to do.
Well, if you have nothing more to say, I suggest you leave my office right now. I have a very busy day. Several meetings to attend to. No?
Yes.
No.
Good day then. And he turns around on his chair, looking back at a painting of himself behind him.
I still looking at a okay.
I think we've had some wires crossed as we entered in here, didn't we?
I mean, what were you hoping to achieve? We don't even know what we're gonna do, so they're not gonna listen to us if we don't have a clear idea of what we're doing. Especially we want to dig a hole into their city.
And well, now we've set a precedent that is a possibility of us having to do that. They'll be more inclined to accept it.
Or
They'll be
less,
right.
because they've seen how quote unquote incompetent we are.
Nonsense.
Well, this unit begs to differ because we need to dig a hole somewhere. Because if we wait until when Photoabysmal gets to the city, it'll be too late by then.
I mean, that's the thing. It's a really fast abysmal from what we know. Every time it comes, everything just, how you say, like instantly go away. And for some reason, this does not.
Well, friend Ignis, this unit and friend Artium experienced this before. Intervals of earthquakes before the Photoabysmal attacks the city.
Yeah, and that was instant. Like the
Not
date.
instant, friend Ignis. It was intervals of earthquakes.
Yeah, but I mean, we asked this the other day. They said it was, it was in the day itself, not weeks.
A week.
Not a week.
Just a single week. Yeah.
Not a week.
So they only experience it once?
Yeah.
Once
Yeah.
every day. Yeah.
Once every day is intervals, friend Ignis. Meaning, this is the city that will be attacked soon.
At the same time, everywhere else they've only experienced it once and it's gone.
No,
Yes.
it's not once.
Right? Am I right, DM?
Okay, what Aina's trying to say is the earthquake happens in intervals in the same day.
Mm-hmm.
What is currently happening right now is happening in intervals but over a week, which is different.
Yeah,
Right?
could be because
So that is because why Aina think that it's not Fount Abysmal.
uh,
That's the same reason why you think it's Fount Abysmal, because it's still an interval, maybe longer, but we never seen it attack a town in two different towns, and we don't know what the regular interval is.
oh, what do you mean two different towns? Is there another earthquake?
There's been many towns that have been consumed, I guess.
Yes, that is true.
But every time it's like all of a sudden it's gone.
You need to change your wording because I get what you're trying to say, but yeah, it's within
it-
the day, not all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
within the day.
Okay,
To me, it's all of a sudden. Like, imagine
No.
having an earthquake that day and then
all
suddenly...
of a sudden you usually just bam disappear.
Why?
I know what you're trying to say, but that's the cause of the argument just now. Now that we have that cleared up, what do
Okay,
you do now?
I see.
Like, what's so special about this city that makes it takes longer? You know, that's all I was wondering if it is really Faust Abysmal. And there's no shifts in the tectonic plate causing the earthquake, so at least as far as I know.
It's just maybe Photoabismo is moving underground somewhere.
But it could move really fast. Why under the city? You know, I was thinking we could just like go back to Orobajo and follow that tunnel, although it's really long. Like, imagine if it connects to Dagatico, that's like across the whole continent. If you get what I mean.
Understand.
So, like, yeah, that's like, oof, oof. How long is this?
I'll
Yeah,
just
that's a
wait.
36-week travel by if it's just connects underground.
Can we just wait until the next tremor before we decide?
Yeah, we can. It's gonna happen in like 3 hours.
So, you guys just wait around in town, waiting for it to happen?
Yep,
Guess so.
we can do.
I'll wait like around 300 feet, like somewhere around 300 feet from where, you know, the nature was telling me, I guess.
Alright. So, you wait for a bit, and then at around 12, you look at your watch, you'll be around 12:07. Not really a watch, the watch doesn't exist, only the clock tower. You begin to feel that tremor once more. It it seems to just like starts out of nowhere. It increases in intensity for a bit. You can immediately hear people screaming in the distance, like you can hear some glass shattering, some people panicking, screaming aloud before the earth calms down once more.
Does that feel the same as when it was in
Yeah.
Orobajo?
Can I make a deduction?
Deduction to do what? Compare the
Yeah,
intensity.
compare the.
You can feel like this one is much less for sure.
So perhaps from further away. Okay.
But we don't know where is the highest magnitude of the earthquake.
Let's go meet up with the mayor and get the report. We're
I
trying to
guess.
find the epicenter of the earthquakes, right?
You make your way back to the mayor. At this point, as you enter the town hall, you would see a person just walk out of the mayor's room, escorted by Jen. Jen notices you guys, kind of waves you over as she goes down the staircase and to go to you guys. Hi, you just got a report from the guards. They say the epicenter is directly underneath the center of the city.
This here,
Yes.
is that 300 feet? No, that's further.
Uh, um, do we have the permission to dig underneath the city then?
Well, do you want to go and meet with the mayor again? I can have.
I guess. I'm not talking this time.
Very well. Follow me. She brings you upstairs back to the mayor's room again. Again, you see the nameplate Mayor Oscar Martinez. You enter inside and you see this guy kind of talking to another guard for a moment and then noticing you come in. You've heard the news.
Yes, that is true. This
Right,
unit assumes you have the news as well.
Yes, the earthquake's happening directly underneath the center of that one would be which one was it again?
The city hall.
The Vargas district. Yes. At the center of the Vargas district. I think it's prudent for you guys to go downstairs and investigate.
Do we have permit to dig underneath the sewers then?
Assuming you have some confirmation that's happening underneath there, then go ahead. But be careful. You don't want the whole entire city to collapse on top of you.
Well, that is true.
Is this still a load-bearing sewer or something?
I mean, an earthquake happened.
That's the reason we have not touched the sewers for a long time. Be careful when you're down there.
All right,
Don't
we'll
wait
do.
my money go to waste.
Damn.
Well,
You make your way all the way towards the center where they were telling you just now. At over here, you can see there are a lot more kind of like large buildings connected to each other. Kind of like the house shop. I don't know what you call rumah kedai in English, but yes,
hot lots.
hot lots. Yeah.
Chocolates. I guess
Shop
so.
lots, yeah. So it's like these two-story buildings with shop lots at the bottom and residential at the top. And you can see this place is one of the busiest district, but with the earthquake happening just now, people are kind of like still panicking, still unsure what is going on, looking around at each other, trying to figure out what's up when you enter the scene. You manage to locate a sewer entrance in a nearby kind of like in between buildings. So you try to open it up, but that thing seems to have been jammed. You can see the
Like-
what do you call the entrance kind of like have skewed a little bit, which makes the door kind of stuck in place. You had to apply some force before you break the whole thing. And make
Why
your
was
way
it
down.
jammed? Like
The hole
purposefully?
is kind of like not the same shape as it was before.
Okay.
The hole is mismatched from the door, essentially.
All right, understood.
So, you make your way down into the tunnel, and you are greeted with, obviously, the first thing, the horrid smell, but also the state of disrepair of this place. You can see the entire the entire area here. Not only like what do you call moss and fungi have grown in entirety of the sewer wall, but you can see the wall have collapsed a little bit. Some of them have collapsed entirely, blocking your path when walking through the sewer area. And all around you, you can see just in various states of disrepair right now.
Oof. Man, they don't do any maintenance in the sewers, do they?
Why are all disasters? Why do most disasters like sewers? Like
Because they can't be seen there. I don't know. It's to hide.
You just happen to pick the sewer disasters. If
I
anything,
don't know,
it says
it's
more
like,
about you rather
no.
than us. Say more about you than the disasters. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, what are you guys doing? You guys are now in here.
Let's go to the epicenter then. Let's see the state of.
Yeah. The sewer entrance is a little bit off the epicenter that was described to you just now. But as you walk around towards the center where it was described, you can see the area gets worse and worse. Some of it you have to double back and make your way around because the tunnel in that area have completely collapsed. But when you arrive at the epicenter itself, that center is destroyed completely. The walls have the what do you call, the walls of the sewer have fallen onto itself. You can see the streets above has slightly sunken. And yeah, the place does not look well at all. So, with
Hello?
that, yep, can hear you.
Okay, my internet's gone. I'm on phone right now.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Also flying.
Yeah. All right. So, what do you guys do? You manage to walk towards the epicenter, and you can clearly see the destruction on the what do you call it, on the sewer walls and everything. Definitely has gotten worse and worse.
I'm gonna inspect the structure. Is it safe? Is it stable enough, or do we need to reinforce it somewhat?
Go ahead, roll investigation check, please.
Can I look around to see if there were like major disruptions here?
Define disruptions, because everything's fucked right now. So if you're talking about
I guess
something, it's definitely.
anything that looks kind of newly disrupted, if you get what I mean.
Yeah. Go ahead, investigation check. Uh,
Investigation. Can I do a perception?
investigation.
No.
J5, you see that these walls over here have definitely collapsed and have fallen into a stable state for now. Unless you apply a very strong force onto it, it won't be collapsing anytime soon.
Alright. Well, let's just note this down and inform the city that they have to do some maintenance down here.
Alright, and for Aina,
I rolled a 12.
investigation 11, 12. So with 12, you can clearly you can see various states of destruction, but you're not sure if they are recently destroyed or it has been there for a long time. But they're definitely recent. It's not like they've been like this for the longest time. They've definitely been destroyed recently, but you don't know how recent.
Well, we know disasters are big. How big are these tunnels? Like
These-
sewers, sorry.
Not much. Maybe around 20 foot wide and about 15 foot tall.
It's not that big for a disaster, I feel like. This is probably like one of its tentacles or whatnot. But can we move forward?
You guys are at the epicenter of the earthquake, as pointed out by the guards. What forward are you moving towards?
You mean I guess the direction where it's most recently looking disrupted.
You don't know which one is most recent looking disrupted, but
I will ask J5 or RTO to look.
go ahead. From J5's investigation, I'll say that again, same thing. The epicenter of the earthquake is the same place where most things have been destroyed. Is this also where, well, the most recent damage is everywhere. It happens, it's an earthquake. It happens everywhere at the same time. So you can see many of the walls are chipped and destroyed and shifted, causing some of the bricks to fall off, some of the walls to collapse. So yeah, you're not sure which one is the recent one, but the recent earthquakes certainly have done a number of damage to the tunnel.
Can we go towards like the direction where I thought the tunnel could be?
What do you mean?
Because you said it was from nature told me that there might be a tunnel 300 feet to the north from where we camp.
I see. So you want to travel in that direction, yeah?
Yeah, maybe that's a start.
Alright. Again, as
And
you
then just keep a lookout for any like pieces or something.
Alright. So you continue travel through the tunnel once more. Again, you have to sometimes double back, go on forward, go around a little bit more, and trying to get to find the right location. You don't see. You realize the destruction around you starting to get lesser and lesser as you step away. But then, as you're starting to get closer and closer to the location where your spell told you is the area where there was physically changed, you see the destruction starts to get more and more once more. More of the walls start to crumble, more of the tunnels collapse again as you get closer and closer to the epicenter until you get to the center area where the walls have completely collapsed.
Means this was possibly the last one of the last epicenters, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. So meaning they're moving.
Yeah, that's for sure. Oh, this is gonna be hard. How do we pinpoint this?
Wait, so does that mean Fata Abysmal is only active on certain times of the day?
Possibly. When the disaster happened in Orobajo, what time was it?
It was morning, if I recall correctly, right?
Yeah, it was morning. It was morning.
Because Ignis went to Contacol the first thing in the morning and you guys stayed there. So yeah, morning.
Or late morning, maybe. So it's kind of closer to noon as well. So, well, we know this thing is a kind of an early bird. Haha.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to try to dig down, see if there's a huge tunnel underneath the rubble. Right?
How are you guys doing that?
We can't move in, right? Okay.
Yeah, you can't move in.
From the rubble, can I try and look around? Is there any way? Is there an opening on the ground itself to go down?
Just from where you are right now, since the floor is completely covered by the rubble, no, doesn't seem like there is a direct path down there.
Well, in that case, can I send up my drones?
Oh, which drone is this?
Arcane Eye?
Surveillance drone, Arcane Eye.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do
Yeah.
you send it to?
Underground. I mean,
Does it go
underneath the
through wall?
rubbles. Underneath the rubbles, it can move in between 1 inch diameter spaces.
1 inch.
Yeah, so small
It's
space.
still pretty big, right? I haven't.
1 inch is not big though. 1 inch is small.
Oh yeah, 1 inch is very small. I'm thinking of 2 inches. Yeah, it would be able to squeeze in between the tunnels a little bit. In between the rubbles, trying to get as low as it can. Until it gets to the very bottom, where you would see sewage, water, and earth. There doesn't seem to be any tunnels connecting to, if there is an underground tunnel, to the underground tunnel.
So there's no opening on the ground itself, so we have to
No.
dig.
Yes.
Well, let's start digging.
Alright, how do you dig? Because right underneath you is, carved stone to make the sewer floor.
Maybe anything else I can do that quickly, or we have to spend time.
I mean, it's also it's not dirt, is it?
No,
It's
Yeah,
concrete.
It's hard stone, right?
hard stone, yeah. Cobblestone, I guess. So, what do you guys do? How are you going through this?
If it's a cobblestone, would a shovel work?
I have to break the rock first. I mean, breaking the rock is no problem, right?
Yeah. You have to break the rock. You guys are strong enough. You have to... The only problem stopping you right now is time. That's all.
Yep.
You
It's
can
time.
spend the resources to break stone. You can do all of that. It'll just take some time to dig a hole through the earth.
Can we first? I mean, I imagine we're going to spend days inside this tunnel, right?
Oh. I wish there's a more like sure way for us to know that this is it, because it's gonna happen again tomorrow, and the epicenter is probably gonna be different.
Yeah, but if we find a tunnel underneath here, you can, follow the tunnel
Yeah, but you're assuming we can get into the tunnel before tomorrow.
I mean, if we can't get before tomorrow, we're still gonna be in the tunnel where Photobismo travels.
Hey, I have the spell Move Earth.
Uh-huh.
I don't have it today, but I can have it tomorrow.
How much can you move? It moves Earth, and can you move?
About 20 feet. I just don't know if I can move. I just don't remember how it works.
Show the spell. Oh yeah, you don't have.
Again,
What level is it?
6.
6th level spell. Move Earth. Don't
An area of terrain no larger than 40 feet on a side within range.
Terrain. Just anything by the looks of it. Raise or lower the elevation. Yeah, I'd say you'll be able to just dig through with this. Create or fill a trench as long as it doesn't exceed the 40-foot square.
Yeah. But I don't have it today, and I wouldn't. I don't know why I would be able to, because we only know about digging tunnels this morning, right?
Yeah.
Counterpoint.
Yeah.
I mean, me and Artyom knows about Photobismo travels underground. We would, prepare something to find him. I mean, I prepared
Yeah.
my surveillance drone to locate him.
Okay, yeah, sure. We can do that. So you want to spend fate point to tell Ignis to prepare that spell?
I mean, if Ignis wants to do it.
Sure. We have full up, right? When else
Yeah.
do we?
You have 8. Yeah.
Okay, then I'll. Yeah, then I'll do that.
All right. So you prepare that spell, and you'll pick what spell you unprepare later. But with that
Okay.
in mind, you have the move Earth now, and you just begin digging in through the ground. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
just
right.
move it somewhere else.
All right.
It takes 2 hours to do it, I think.
No. Casting the duration is 2 hours, right? Wait, where is it? Move.
The duration.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. It takes 10 minutes for the changes to complete. Yeah, so I'll just take 10 minutes.
So every 10 minutes is 40 feet, right?
Every 10 minutes is 20 feet.
40, no larger than 40 feet, so 40 feet.
You can create a pillar up to 20 foot high or lower a square about 20 foot down.
Yeah, the area I can dig is 40, but it can only be 20 feet deep.
Yeah. So I'll say you can spend like the next hour digging 60 feet down, basically using.
Okay, that's good.
No, not 60.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
120 feet down with the spell.
Yeah,
Well, we know it's 60 feet down, so I'm gonna try it at 60 first. So
Alright.
half an hour.
Half an hour. So you spend some time focusing on the digging. You push the earth slowly, and you can see the square or earth where you see the what do you call the tunnel have collapsed. You can see it's like someone is deleting it from the top, so you can see a clean line where it just slowly disappears.
Drag, delete,
Like, hey, I'm gonna search something real quick and then just move Earth.
And you just
Yeah,
slowly
okay, I found it. I'm
delete
gonna
it.
put it back.
Delete. It's got like
Control X, Control A.
you know how what do you call it? 3D printer in a flat plate it goes up, but it is like anti 3D printer where it's a flat plate it just goes down and removing and removing and removing. It just slowly creates a perfect. I say wouldn't be a 40 square foot because tunnel's not that big, so I'll say you make exactly 20 square foot the width of the tunnel, and you push it down and down and down and down and down and about the 25-minute mark or so. No, not even that. About the 20th minute mark. The tunnel, the hole you made just, and you see darkness beneath you.
Oh, that's the hole. It's big, right? It's huge.
You don't know. Ignis's dark vision, you would see water at the very bottom.
Should I go inside? There's water.
Water meaning. Oh wait, there shouldn't be water.
So basically, you see a hole
Mm-hmm.
in the ground, so this, you are in a sewer. In front of you there is a 20-foot by 20-foot square hole. It
Okay.
goes down for about 40 feet before you see total darkness, and about additional 20 feet you see Ignis will see the surface of a water.
Oh. Okay.
Means that we need to swim.
Yeah, we need to swim.
Do I
So-
have water breathing?
You do, I think.
Yeah, I think I do. I think I prepare it
That's
anytime we
third
go in
level,
market
right?
depot.
That
Yeah,
third
it's third level.
level water breathing. Yes, you do.
Okay.
So you cast it as a ritual.
Anyone want to go for a swim? Wait, water breathing is a ritual?
Yeah, apparently so. It's an R there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought water walking is a ritual. I didn't know.
Water
Okay.
walk is a
Yeah,
ritual
yeah.
as well. Both are rituals.
Oh, nice.
Always cast it every day from now on.
I think that's what Ignis does at the start of the game.
Especially
how she
water
can
breathing.
withstand
Water breathing
20
lasts.
minutes.
Yeah, water breathing lasts you for 24 hours. So yeah, most
Yeah.
probably you'll do that. Water walk is
So,
every hour, so you
water
have to
walk an hour.
situational. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Everybody can water breathe
I
every day
guess
now.
I guess we'll have to swim and look at Artyom and J5. Make sure you guys can see in the dark.
All right. This one has prepared dark vision.
Damn. Can't. Oh, you didn't prepare the cream this time?
The cream, I think it's still invisible.
Oh, it's still invisibility. It's just a good spell, so fair enough.
Yep.
Welcome
Can
back.
you cast to me as well? Also, thank you.
Sure.
All right. So,
Let me just cast it. How many people? We don't have the.
No,
nope,
That's right.
only the two of you.
it's only two.
Right. So
Besmertney has dark vision, so
Yeah. All right. So the two of you
dark
cast a spell on yourselves, and you guys now have dark vision, and both of you can see that situation as well. So just to recap, you've been hearing, so it's fine. So yeah, you guys are in that tunnel. In front of you is a 40-foot square, 20-foot by 20-foot square hole that goes down 40 feet, and then another 20 feet you see the surface of a water. So you guys jump in.
Yes.
All
We
right.
jump in.
So one by one, you guys into the water, and immediately hear as you realize the water's actually shallow, and you fall foot first onto the ground, and you guys take
about
Did we,
60
did we all jump at the same time?
one by
Wait,
one.
can
I'm
we-
assuming. So
Can we powder fall?
We jumped first to
Okay.
learn the lesson for the rest of us.
Wait a minute. I can do animal shifts to make us swim easier, actually.
You did not think of that before. And I'll
God
say Kane usually leads this kind of situation, so Kane takes 16 points of damage.
Ooh.
And then you hear
King can have that though. King can have that.
King can have that. Oh, as
Yeah.
a reaction. Yeah, okay, alright, sure.
Yeah, I can dodge.
Yeah, and so he lands on the ground. Ugh! Water's not shallow, guys. Water's shallow. Water's not deep, is what I'm saying.
Okay. Feather fall, anyone? Should we throw down the rope or feather fall?
Maybe a
I
rope's
mean,
good. I feel like we should have figured this out earlier.
yeah, let's do a rope.
Let's do rope.
Then we can just fall down 10 feet.
Yep.
So you tie it up. You kind of like anchor it to one of the rubbles nearby, and you slowly make your way down one by one until you finally reach to the bottom. Like I said before, there is water, but the water surface is very shallow, maybe around your ankle height. And you realize right now you guys are in a large room, but then you realize you're at a bottom of a crater by the looks of it. As you see all around you, this is like a profile view.
Okay.
I can't see anything.
1 second. So like,
Imagine, see with your mind's eye.
My mind's
actually,
eye is blind.
so you guys are kind of like at the bottom of a crater where you would see the roof of the place here.
Oh my god.
Water surface is not that deep.
A room.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Meaning. Oh, if my deductions are correct, everyone, this might be the place where Phantabismo rests. And that means he's at the other side.
Good job.
So, what do you guys want to do now? You guys are now inside this crater with water surface about your ankle height. Ignis, actually all of you with your dark vision, you would be able to notice that there is kind of like a tunnel of sorts underneath the water that goes down here. And climbing up to the surface a little bit, you would be able to see that there is a tunnel over here, kind of heading towards the center of town, towards the east.
Let's go towards the center of town then. Oh, meaning. Oh, I see. So, okay. I see. So, Phantabismo comes from the sea, digs the tunnel in here. So, that's why the water. Is the water salty?
I'm sorry?
Is the water salty? Is it fresh water or is it salt water?
You taste it, it's fresh.
Oh, so maybe from some other lake then.
So, yeah, with that in mind, what do you guys do now?
Let's push towards the city center then, the center of town.
Alright. One by one, you climb out of that crater, and you can see kind of like the what do you call, as you go through the tunnel, it is a long distance, and the tunnel kind of opens up a little bit and then closes it down. It goes to several smaller chambers on the way, but there's always one single path until you arrive at another large room similar to the ones before, and you see another kind of like crater at the center of this large room as well. And in this room, you would be able to see there are two other exits. One that leads to the eastern direction of the town, one that leads northwards. And inside that massive crater, you can see what looks to be like wooden planks of broken planks, scattered all inside the hole. Not many of them.
Oh.
Hello?
Wait, are we now in the center or are we still a ways away?
You think you're in the center? You're not quite sure, if you're being honest right now.
Can
Oh
I
no.
can I try to deduce that?
Okay, sure. Go ahead, roll investigation check.
Investigate. Where's my investigate? Find my investigate, guys. Where is it?
It's in your character sheet.
There you go. I know. I know, man.
You
I know.
figure that you might exactly be underneath the epicenter of the earthquake. You might be wrong, but there's a possibility that you're directly underneath the epicenter of the earthquake right now.
Alrighty then. So the earthquake happened today, right?
That is correct. In fact, just several hours ago.
Okay, meaning my initial hypothesis was wrong. So that means it sleeps and it moves. When it wakes up, it creates the what do you call that? The tremors, and then it moves around. Question is, where does it go? Where does it go? How far away are we from the previous pocket? What do you call? What do you call this?
How much you've been walking?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. from the initial drop point to where we are now. How far was it?
You figure maybe about 1,000+ feet you've been walking? It's very long.
Oh.
It's very long.
Yeah, it's too far.
1,000? Damn.
Minimum.
Are we surmising that it's actually this is where the its home is or something?
Wait. Is it big enough? Is it the same size? I mean,
No, that creature had maybe like 60 foot in like. Oh, maybe no. That creature maybe like several miles off, like the
yeah,
maybe
because
1 mile at least the size.
Yeah,
This is
because
way too small compared to what you've seen before.
What if it has kids?
maybe the kids or maybe
Baby
the
Bismo.
Baby,
Oh, baby Bismo. So that explains there are two holes. But either way, if we follow one of them, we're going to find at least one of them, right?
you know, maybe Falta Bismo is not one thing. It's
Yeah, maybe
a
it's
lot of
multiple things. Yeah. So it moves around, find a prey, and then when it decides to feed, so it comes together and eat everything.
Maybe. Then why here? Why not here? I mean,
Yeah, maybe they're just scouting it. Maybe it's not big enough. There's not enough population to feed its hunger.
but it's been a week. Shouldn't you have decided that by now?
Maybe there is no other large cities anymore, so he has to settle for smaller ones.
I mean, I don't believe that there's no other larger cities, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
There's more large
Yeah.
cities here.
I think it's coastal cities. Oh, Lacerda
Oahu
is
is
a
not coastal
city.
though. Yeah.
That's true.
Orobahu, that's the first one that's not coastal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh well, let's just follow one of the holes then.
Which one do you want to follow? The one that heads towards the east or the one that heads towards the north?
Also, should I mention to the mayor that we think we found a possible layer underneath or something, or just mention, hey, we dug a hole, but I can move it back. Don't worry.
Let's just confirm our findings first before
Okay.
he thinks that we are still incompetent.
Correct. Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Alright. So, where do you guys head? North or east?
North is always good. East is to the right side, right?
Yes, east is right.
And then let's go right then. I don't want to be wrong.
Alright. So you guys continue walking through these tunnels, and it's another kind of like series of just straight tunnels, but it kind of opens up to several layers with, some ferns here and there, some like fungi here and there, some stalagmite there. There are kind of like water puddles here and there as well, until you walk about along the same distance, about 1,000 feet plus as well, before you finally arrive at another massive chamber. This one with some crater as well. With the crater is not as deep as the previous one.
So it means they
And-
split then.
And you notice that there are kind of like 3 crates at the center of that crater.
3 crates?
Yeah.
Is it open or closed or?
It's a closed crate right now, but you can see there is a symbol on the side of the crates.
Okay. A symbol of what?
It's a symbol of kind of like a pickaxe, and in the background of that pickaxe is a kind of like a diamond shape. And then another one is a symbol of kind of like a cog in the background, and then like a city in the foreground as well.
Oh wait, the cog and city, is that the same as my tattoo?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It looks much more yours very futuristic. This one's more like rudimentary kind of design. Another one, you see kind of like a field of black, and you can see like 7 diamonds.
Diamonds?
Yeah, 7 diamonds painted.
I vote we go this one. No? Okay.
So, what do you guys do?
Just to make sure I understand this, there's different tunnels with different signs about them.
No. There are
It's
three crates in the middle of the
Oh,
crate.
In the
crates.
middle
here.
of the crate, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
And
the
then-
last one we found pieces of crates everywhere.
Yeah. Last one you find pieces of crates, and this one you find
The first one is completely empty.
yeah, just like a level of water basically
Yeah.
on the base of the crate.
So maybe this is not Photobismo. Maybe this is a smuggling ring. Can
That
we
causes
open up?
earthquake?
Can we open up the crates?
Yep, easily enough.
Inside?
I want to make you roll strength, but I feel like you're strong enough to just spend some time just rip the box open, and inside you see dust, loads of it.
All right, so that's the explosion then.
But wait. Like explosion?
No. This is a terrorist attack. They're trying to sink the city down and blame it on Photobismo. Can I? Okay. From
Wait, what do you
yeah,
think
from-
is terrorists? Hold
yeah,
on.
Okay. From the locations that we've seen, right?
Uh-huh.
Is it surrounding the city center?
It feels like they're around the the center of each district.
Center of this district. So they're going to weaken the structure, so then the city will fall down. So this is man-made, actually. Can we? We have to contact the authorities and find the perpetrators.
Wait, but who are these people? Wait. Let's open up the other ones too.
Yeah, let's just ensure that the dust don't explode. Do they have any device on it or anything?
You look at it, it's just a simple box of dust.
Look, J5, maybe we need to find a bit more what do you call it? Evidence before we go and
Man-made dust crate is not evidence enough.
well, there's only one dust crate for now. Let's open the others.
The crate that happened today, there are pieces of crates everywhere. So that crate just exploded, causing the damage that we saw.
Okay. What about what about the other crates?
Now we can open the other crates as well if you want.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just
Spending some
just to
time
have
opening the other two crates, you find more dust, and the other one is more dust. All three crates are filled with mixture of like varying dust crystals just spread out.
other than the symbols we saw on top of them, anything else?
Go ahead, roll investigation check.
J5, aren't you?
I'm very good at investigating. Would you like to
I'm
help
going
me?
to investigate as well, but at first I want to ensure. Okay, I'm going to I'm gonna let the Artyom do the investigating. I'm gonna look around with my magic eyes
Ooh.
and see any sources of magic, because dust and magic don't go together. I don't want any triggers happening.
You
Does
guys are
detecting magic give off a field of magic?
No, it's
it does-
it's on me, right?
yeah, it's on you. Unless if J5 goes to the crystal,
yeah.
that they may react.
Okay.
So J5, as long as you stay away, you can feel magical energy coming from Ignis, coming from Artyom, coming from Kane. But you don't feel that there are any other magical signature from the immediate area right now.
All right, but
Artyom
okay.
will look around.
So meaning they are just priming this for the next detonation. Failing this unit thinks you should notify the authorities. Is there any other exits in the?
We need to find some sort of like evidence of who is behind this, because we don't know who this could be. There's no other symbols other than the 3 symbols there, right?
Yeah, this could be a frame.
Wait,
This could be a
what's-
frame job.
yeah. What's the 3? Who's the 3 main houses of? There was De Leon, and then there was
Monet and Vargas.
yeah. I think they're framing them. Possibly, but we don't know. Can we look around, see if somebody left anything?
Sure, go ahead, roll perception check. Artyom, you're looking at the crates, trying to see for what exactly?
Well, just generally anything we might have missed.
Oh, so we can use Artyom's investigation then in the area.
Yeah.
You see there are kind of like wet signs of wet handprints on the crate, which kind of show that this is pretty recent. It's been placed here. You
Do the handprints seem human?
one of it does. Like there are like two handprints, one on either side of the crate. One of
Mhm.
them is humanoid. The other one is kind of like someone slapped a wet towel on it.
What?
Fish
Like
people?
trying to remove it or something?
No, like you have a wet towel and you slap it on the surface. You know what the pattern where the what do you call the water that remains? Yeah, it's kind of like a straight line like that.
Like webbed fingers or fins
Tentacles.
or tentacles? That's also true.
Okay.
Beyond that, you do also see dust powders, basically dust, kind of like scattered on their way from the exit of this room towards where the crates are right now. But
Okay.
from the signs, it's more like the box are not waterproof per se. There are like some holes in them, so when they carry it, the dust kind of spills out a little bit. The powder version
So
of
it's
it.
not deliberate like a fuse thing,
No,
right?
it's not deliberate like a fuse thing.
Okay. Well, this one is still things we should. Okay. I mean, okay. In this particular cave, there's no other exits, right?
There is one exit towards the north in the previous cavern.
Yeah, but in this one that we have, we're in.
In this one, oh no, there is one more actually. There is one exit from this one, other than the one that you guys came in from. There
Mhm.
is also, there is also a tunnel to the south.
To the south. Okay, wait, sorry. So let me just draw it for the visual learners.
Go ahead. Let me just erase this for you.
Okay, this is our entry point. And there's one singular cave.
You're radioactive again.
Center of the city. Sorry about that. And then there's one to the north and to the east, right? We followed the north one. No, we followed the east one. Sorry.
Follow the east one, yeah.
We followed the east one, and from the east, do they have any exits?
To the south.
To the south. Okay, so this is just empty, right? Sorry. They have the underwater,
Yeah.
tunnel, and then pieces of crates here,
Yeah.
dust crates here.
Yeah.
We still have two more places to investigate.
That is correct. Also,
Well,
just
if no one
for
knows
your
that we're in-
benefit, it's more of this here, because you headed east to.
Oh, the first one. Okay. All right. So if they don't know we're here, I think it's fine. I mean, this unit does not detect any magical activation device inside here, meaning they might have to come back again tomorrow to prime these boxes.
Mm.
However, we still need to check the other two locations here. But this unit still think we should contact the authority, have them collect these crates before anything happens.
Yeah. I just want
Because
to
our
have
enemy
more.
could be with the authority.
Just tell them to keep it in the a secret from anyone, everyone. Because we still don't, like you said, Fennec, we still don't know who the perpetrator is.
I mean, the thing is, these crates have these symbols, which I don't know. maybe the 3 known houses symbol, maybe.
If you think about it, Freddy, there are pieces of crates in the previous cavern as well. Maybe they deliberately leave it as an evidence to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we give this to the authority, they might not think twice and just think, "Hey, these are the people. Let's catch them." That kind of thing.
Either way, we still can't leave this crate in here.
We could detonate it. Kane just pipes up.
I mean, do
And
another
bring it down?
earthquake.
I'm sorry?
If we detonate the crates, we might bring. We are helping the terrorists to bring the city down.
I mean, I don't know. Throw in the water or something.
Is that not like load bearing?
Then
Is it?
If we do that, we lose the evidence, and we might not be able to catch.
Okay, I'm just giving you suggestions.
Well, either way, we need to ensure that the crate is what do you call that?
Secure.
Secured, right? How big are the crates?
They are about, I'll say 3 foot by 1 foot kind of crate.
3 foot by 1 foot.
Yeah, it's kind of like a long crate kind of thing.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What do you in mind? You're putting it in your chest.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Is it not magical?
Yes, it will very much so.
But remember, but that was a device that is protected from magic, though.
Yeah, unless they have some sort of like.
Yeah, I mean, if you put it inside and it explodes in the astral plane, it explodes there, not here, though.
What about the stuff inside your astral plane?
I'd say,
Uh-huh.
like inside those boxes, there would be some lead lighting.
Oh, okay. So
Inside those crates, basically, on the inside part of it, there would be some.
then that would mean the magical detonate the detonator is already inside. Then we can magically detonate it from anywhere.
But we know it's not.
But
I
yeah,
mean,
if it's lead line, my vision can't see through the crates though.
That's true. But you open the crate and then you look into the crate, and
Yeah,
there's
see, there's no magical
Yeah,
thing, right?
yeah.
Okay then. Do we want to put it in
if you're sure it doesn't detonate in there, then yeah, I guess so.
Well, let's put it carefully. Ensure that the crate is safe yet completely sealed inside, and
All
put
right.
it.
How are you securing it?
Wait, let me see the size of the chest first.
Yeah.
Okay, the size is 3 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet.
3 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet. So what's the volume? 3 times 2 times 2 is. It should be fine because the crates, the rust crates are 3 by 1 by 1, so you should be able to fit 4 in it.
4. Okay. Alright, that's good. That's good.
That's
But there are 3 here.
somehow lucky. I did not prepare for that, so it's perfect. Like perfect fit of 3 crates. Just slide in there if you want to do it.
Right? Just put the lid in and make sure it is tightly sealed.
Yeah,
cloth.
exactly. Like how are you tightly sealing it?
We can't use magic for it, and we can't actually hit it with a hammer. You know what happened last time?
Well, you hit it directly with a mace last time, FY. So, yeah. What are you? How are you sealing this?
Alright. Okay. You know what? How the jewelers do to secure a piece of jewelry on a ring or something, right?
Yeah.
So can I use let's say a tinker's tool to bend a nail in that shape on the what do you call that, on the lid, so that it stays closed?
All right, I get you. So yeah, that should be easy enough.
So
As
I
you
do it
use
slowly
nails to
to not activate
yeah,
the
just small force,
Yeah,
just
small
enough to
force.
sink the nail. You wrap it around just so that it's properly secured. You adjust, make sure the seams of the boxes are properly tight together. I would say you spend about half an hour doing this, making sure that all boxes are properly sealed.
Okay.
And who's putting it in the box?
What do you mean? Is that not G5 or
What do you
somebody who's
mean?
what's the challenge here? Like
Yeah, I'll do
trying to
it.
fit in dexterously or
Heavy. It's heavy.
I'm just
oh
asking you. Well,
Yeah, I'll
who's
do it,
putting
man. I'll
it?
do it. I'll
All
do it.
right, J5.
We'll all be a few feet away just in case.
Everybody is stays a few feet away as J5 put
you
one
can
box
do
in,
it, G5.
and you know that one where you fit something in the very precise, it just goes down smoothly. That's basically it is. You put one, you put the second one, it goes down perfectly, and you put the third
Oof.
one in there.
Oof.
Okay.
No reaction. You close the box. No
Okay.
reaction.
Yep.
Then
Send it
you
to the Esther
cast the
plate.
spell. Zoop.
Don't know what
explosion.
happened.
No nothing.
Okay.
All
If
good.
it explodes, it
seems.
explodes there.
Yeah, it's an astral plane, not our problem. In the future, the party travels to an astral plane. You just see like a floating box with a blue dome around it.
It's a hidden treasure. It's a long forgotten treasure. Do you put anything inside? It's empty, right? Before this?
It was
I
best
mean,
me before this.
Yeah, we usually to use it to smuggle illegal stuff,
Yeah.
illegal robots.
So yeah, for now, you're good.
Mm,
So, what are
It's
you
like
doing
this.
now? You've secured the 3 boxes.
let's
What do
go.
you do?
Let's go to the south. How do you call that? South cave now.
Yeah, south tunnels. You make your way down. This one, not as far as the others. It's actually pretty close, and it opens up to a large room, but not as large as the ones before. You
Okay.
see in here, you see a burnt out fireplace, a
Okay.
couple of sleeping bags, some broken bottles, some cards.
Ooh, I have an idea. Can I pick up one that looks like a belonging of somebody's?
There's the sleeping bag. There is kind of like a set of utensils nearby. There's a mug. Your pick.
I could scry on them. Just to see who this is.
But
Right?
I mean, this is where they camp out then.
it's possible.
Okay.
Yeah, but who they? That's what we're trying to find out, right?
If I try to scry them, can you scry them from with
If I have something of theirs, basically what I'm trying to do.
the sleeping bags counts, right?
Technically, she can scry on anyone. It's just that
Yeah.
the penalties will be too much if she does not know the person.
Yeah.
That's
Alright.
the item.
So, should I do this?
Yeah. I
Okay.
think if it helps us finding the guys.
Okay, so like insight wise, right? Because I'm wise,
Uh-huh.
what item would kind of like tell who's like resonate with the person the most from what is around here?
Looking around for a bit, you see the kind of like utensil that was left behind. You pick it up. Usually people don't share utensils, but this one in particular, you see there is initials carved at the bottom.
Ooh.
What's the initial?
CW.
It's TI.
EI. Okay.
TI.
All right. I will scry on it.
All right.
It has a +1, I think, overall. Because I have a possession, but I've only heard of CI, I guess, technically.
You've never heard of him.
But there's no like never heard of it. And I just need to choose a target.
I guess you've heard of him because you kind of see him. So they have a +5 on their save and then a -4.
4.
So they have a +1 on their save. All right.
With a 21 DC.
So Ignis, you cast a spell on the on the bowl, focusing on whoever on the other side, trying to imagine their visage, their appearance, what they're doing right now. And the first thing you hear is loud wind. And then you hear water.
Like rainwater or
Beach.
sloshing water?
Sloshing.
Okay.
And also rain, I'd say.
Okay.
Then you hear kind of like footsteps. And as the vision clears, you see immediately you kind of can't help but kind of yelp a little bit as you see this humanoid creature, his right side completely covered in barnacles, and his right arm is just this giant claw. His peg leg is kind of like not a wooden leg, but it's like a crab leg where he just lumbers around this deck on top of a ship of some kind. You hear people kind of screaming, "All right, load up the next batch, come on!" As you see them load up crates onto a ship. Another one, you see this guy seems to be some kind of like, he has a shark head, like a hammerhead shark, with his arms. You can see just fins that grows along his forearm, and he grabs another crate and he tosses it to another guy, and the guy puts it into the crate once more. You hear a loud on one side of the ship as everybody turn around to see what the hell's going on over there. And you see one guy, you see a head of a person, of like a fish head of sort, lands on the foot of this guy that you're scrying on, and they all look at it, then look at the ship, and look at where the explosion was just now. Fucking idiot! Clean it up! Next one, come on! And he grabs another crate, loads it, and you spend this 1 hour, I think you're scrying, right?
10 minutes.
10 minutes just seeing this guy loading all this crate. And that's when you guys hear kind of like a door just open, and the crowd immediately kind of like goes silent for a moment. And they turn around. You can kind of see very quickly a silhouette of a human.
Uh-huh.
1 second.
How does the human look like? Let's see the okay.
You see someone. He has one of those like your typical captain's hat, the pirate hat kind of thing. He seems to have this massively broad shoulders, and you can see this kind of like arms that kind of like crab-like arms kind of sprout out from his back, and he walks forward with heavy footsteps. Before you're able to grab his appearance, your spell fades.
Yeah. Can I scry on it again?
Go ahead.
It doesn't say I can't. If the target on a successful save, then I can't use the spell against it again. But it
Yep.
doesn't say. Okay.
On a
Gonna try again.
Yeah, go ahead.
Quickly.
And just not even saying anything to you guys, immediately starts casting scrying
so
again.
basically, whenever I scry in front of people, I will mention
Okay,
what I
everything.
say as I say
Alright,
it.
alright. Okay.
She's gonna work out narrate what she sees.
Yeah. It's just I just won't like if you guys are saying anything, I probably won't like talk about it, you know.
All right. So he's gonna do it again. The same person. +1, right?
+1.
Your vision zooms in again to that person. And you can see this person again, the whole barnacle on his right arm shoulder with a crab hand. He kind of steps back a little bit as this captain person has already walked past beyond your kind of like your spell vision. You can still see the silhouette of this person as he's standing at the edge of this ship, and he turns to you guys. He turns around and asks, "Is this really everything you can have? Where's more? Our finale has come. If we can't do this, they'll resort to the violent. Not that I'm opposed, of course." And you hear everybody just and immediately he raises his hand, everybody goes silent. "Tonight, we'll find what we can. I hear there's a couple of ships coming into town. Let's make sure they don't get to their destination. Walk the plank." As everybody, you see one by one, they all jump off the ship. Another one, and the guy that you're carrying walks forward to the edge of the ship as well, and jumps into the water.
Oh my god.
As you can see, they all begin to just you can see their form. They were solid humanoids, but the moment they touch water, you don't see them anymore. But the vision of your scrying still zooms through the water very quickly, and as you can see like these bubbles just appearing in front of you as this creature zooms past a certain direction. It goes on for quite a bit until you can see the hull of underneath hull of a ship in the distance, and your spell fades once more.
Oh no. Okay, you're right, we're in big danger. We don't know who these are. Is there a nature check to see what type of creatures these are?
I'll say no. You have no idea. They look. Actually, go ahead, roll Arcana check for me.
Okay.
Are these people?
Can we help based on what we're hearing?
You can
Okay,
roll separately, I'll say.
Or you can flash me?
Flash him.
I
her
can
as
do
possible.
both.
I'll
want to
allow
learn-
Kane specifically to roll history check.
Ooh.
Ooh, I want to learn more about these things.
He rolled a 16.
Arcans, right?
Arcana, yeah.
Anna.
Kane rolled a 16 on his history check, yeah, FYI.
I will flash myself.
So with a 28. You have heard of lycanthrope. And yeah?
Okay.
This is what fish and
No worry. Go ahead.
Yeah, you figure that this may be something similar where someone kind of transform, but they don't seem to be transforming all the way, which brings your mind towards shifters, a particular group of people that are able to, change their forms. But you do realize they're not changing their forms. They seem to be permanently like that, and then they change form or go invisible when they are underwater, which kind of makes you think like some kind of water elemental of spirits or something like that. It's kind of like an amalgamation of all these various creatures, but it does not pinpoint you to any particular single creature that you know of.
Well, hold on to that spoon and rummage around to see if there's any other things that can be personalized as possession.
There is a sleeping bag, but that might not be personalized. Maybe, the bowl that you picked up, the mug might be personal, but there's nothing like personalized on it. Beyond that, that's it. You don't seem to find any particular thing that is a personal.
Okay, then CI, I hope you're around for much longer because we gotta go. I'm gonna keep that CI spoon. Spoon,
TI,
right? It was
TI, TI. And yes,
TI. Oh, okay.
Heavy owns.
T, the
Yeah.
international TI.
Yeah. Heavy
Or
owns.
Tevi,
He owns.
TU. But yeah, you have all that information, and what do you guys do now?
I'll go to the mayor.
All
Bring out
right.
any evidence that we can get. I mean, it's a bit hard to say, hey, we saw from a scry. I mean, you kind of just have to take my word on it, I guess. But yeah.
So you
Well,
guys,
wait. Well, based on your information, Ferdinand, they did say another ship is coming in and they don't want to let them dock. Maybe the authorities can figure out is there any
I mean,
ships along the coast?
yeah, there's only one port, right?
no, as you can see from the image, the port is like spread out all along the island, all along
Okay.
the shore.
Anything notable about the ship that I can mention to people?
The ship that you were on just now,
Yeah.
you would see that it is made from some kind of black wood. You see that there are barnacles and all that grown on it, as if like it has been in the state of disrepair. It shouldn't be running, but it is.
Oh, it's the
When you are
black
looking
hair.
up right now, it has a sail, but the kind of like the sail seems to be tattered and destroyed, but you can see the ship is still moving.
Oh, it's a good ship.
Ship is still moving. So it's not like docked on a pier or
It's
anything.
not docked on a pier. You look around, you do not see any land.
Okay. No
There is still the
land.
other cavern that we haven't explored.
I'm sorry?
There is still the other cavern that we haven't explored.
Yeah, the underwater tunnels and also what do you call this part here?
I
The
think at
north
the very least, I will before we move forward, I will spend a spell slot to inform the mayor.
All right. What do you inform him?
Found evidence. Good news, not disaster, but possibly shifter pirates. Tracking down clues. We'll update you in a bit.
Get the city on a high alert, perhaps.
Why you tell me this after I said it? Ugh.
You hear
I'll
a
be-
reply. Shifter. Oh, it's wrong voice. Shifter pirates? You hear a long pause before you
okay.
hear. No, that can't be. Spell ends.
Okay. So then J5 tells me that and I'll send another one. Scried on them. I think they're planning on a finale attack tonight or tomorrow. Be on high alert, please.
I. Um. Do you have proof of something like this? I can't take actions without any proof. So, yeah, proof.
I'm not spending all my fit level on him. Well, let's find proof that he wants other
Yeah.
than the crates and all.
Yeah, let's. We have two more locations to go.
Let's go.
All right, so where do you guys head?
Let's go on dry land first, right? To get our feet wet.
All right. So, you make your way back to the area where you found the crates just now. You make your way back to the room with the shattered crates that are scattered all over just now. And then you begin making your way north, following the tunnels. The tunnel goes on for quite a bit more. And that's when you begin to hear water.
Oh no. What if you're here?
You begin walking and walking and walking.
Should we pass without a trace? Does it feel like
They're on the boat, right?
Yeah, they're on a boat.
Yeah, but some of them just walked the plank and swam, so they could be down here.
We can kill them.
Can we? Okay, sure. I guess we can get that proof if we kill them.
All right.
We fought back this Titanic by ourselves. We can take on the.
But not by ourselves. We had the sanguinums, okay? Jeez. We are
me-
NPC less. Okay, just so you know.
For the first time in forever.
Oh no.
NPC less. All right. Can you tell me your passive stealth stat instead, please?
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, a lot though. Can
Kane is passive 26. But the rest of you?
I have a passive of 13.
13.
18 with pass without trace.
But
8
no
without.
passive. 8.
if I wanted to take them for whatever out of character reason.
Alright. So, as you guys are walking through, Artyom, maybe you're deep in thought or something, but or you feel like you've discovered everything there is all to discover, but you just went you kind of went onwards a little bit ahead of Kane as you just want to get this over quick, and you bumped into something. Kind of like, that's dumb of you. Why did you bump on something? Then you realize the thing in front of you, the surface of the thing seemed to kind of like shimmer and shine for a bit,
Oh no.
making it a bit hard for you to see beforehand. And you realize it is scales.
Oh.
You
Oh,
step
no.
back
Swing.
and you not even thinking, you draw your sword and you swing immediately as you see this massive, kind of like massive like lizard creature, kind of like a wyvern of sorts, just stumble back, and then you realize it's not stumbling back, it's rearing back before just body tackles you as you swing your sword, and it body tackles you at the same time as you see this giant fish lizard thing that is now engaging you, and another one in the distance is running over in your direction, running like it's like a chicken with its head cut off, just running in your direction. Where as you guys you know what, might as well let's do the first hit, shall we? Artyom, go ahead, roll to hit for me.
Okay.
And I am going to roll to hit for this guy. 18 to hit is a hit. This one is 18 to hit. Does not
That's a
hit
miss.
Artyom. As you manage to strike him just in time, and it hits you, but you manage to hold your ground as this massive creature hip checks you, but you manage to hold your ground, and you turn to see this massive fish lizard thing that is in front of you. So why don't
Rules
we
for
everybody
thee, not for me.
bring you in here and get everybody to roll initiative.
That's
But
right.
we're are gonna end our session here
Not
today.
us.
I
I don't think we can
mean,
finish this in 5 minutes.
yeah, given
But
that.
what if? Maybe we can finish it in 30.
It's just fireball every turn.
No, but we're in water, aren't we?
No, you're not underwater now.
Nothing
Okay,
stops you from fireballing underwater.
Nice.
Okay, that is true. Nothing is stopping you from fireballing underwater as well.
You have lightning instead, and if we're, aha.
And you see this creature is over here. So
Oh, we don't have
I
like
ha-
sun condition
I
or
have dark
anything.
vis. Dark vis, please.
oh, dark vision. Yeah, let me just give you dark vision.
What is that?
60.
Is that a fish dragon?
Fish wyvern, like I said.
What is? Whoa! How big is that thing? God damn.
Is big, massive.
Oh, it's the guard dog. Okay, I see.
Makes sense. They should have a dark guard dog. Wouldn't make sense if they don't.
As these creature ready to strike you, that is where we're gonna end our session today. So thank you very much for coming and playing, guys. We're gonna stop here for now as the party figures out how are they gonna deal with this unseen threat. With that, thank you very much for coming and playing.
We all can't see it.
No, you see it.
Then you say unseen.
The water swimming thingy, because you still haven't seen the main person.
Right. Well, we do kind of know how. I kind of know how they look like, and I can describe it to Artyom, Kane, and.
With that, thank you very much for watching. We're gonna stop here for now, and we'll see you guys next week for Rust Engine and Arcana 12 once more. So,
alrighty.
bye bye.
Bye bye. Invisible.